Shit.
It's not even
Welcome back
7:30
to
yet.
Wednesday Wheels podcast.
Oh, now it is.
The podcast of all podcasts.
Dude, you need a cup of coffee. Seriously, this feels like we're starting a podcast off that we've never started before. And we're drunk or very tired because some people don't know what a sleep schedule is.
Me. I work
I'm
right
tired.
here.
This is a problem. I don't know why my stream looking like that. Let me see if I can move it.
Oh shit!
What
Ow!
is the issue with the stream? Like, look at the picture. All you see is the back end of the truck.
It's okay,
What are you
man
talking
down
about?
in the booth. Ow!
Why?
We're starting to stream off great.
Did last week start like this? I know I missed the entrance, but like, did last week actually start like this?
No.
Kind of.
No,
The first 4 minutes we were silent.
Why?
Some-
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
somehow fit that
Podcast.
perfectly. Look at that. I didn't even.
Isn't it?
Perfection.
Oh, I don't even have the stream open. I was watching MJL World Finals, and that thing, it is a mess.
Okay, so guys, I gotta talk to you about something. You know that guy Eduardo who always is in our streams?
Yeah.
So I actually go to school with him. Super chill kid. He's really good at he kind of draws exactly like Mutant Zoomies. He offered to if you guys send just kind of like a face shot of yourselves, he offered to draw like a cartoon version of yourself for this stream.
I'm actually down for that. Yeah,
I'm down.
Kind of dope.
That'd be great.
I'd do it.
He's really good. Like he's shown me some of the stuff he's done. Actually, I have some of his artwork. Like he's drawn like Juice World and whatnot. He's dude's got talent.
Ooh. Okay, not gonna lie, I like the title of the stream.
Bro, Bryant will know what I mean.
Dude, I've played. Why is our logo just in the corner of the stream?
It's fixing itself. Give it a second.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's not
it is.
fixing itself.
Tim, it's not fixing itself. It's like our government. It's still not fixed.
Jesus.
Okay then, dog.
It's still not fixed.
Oh, my lord,
Jesus.
what the heck? Why is it interesting?
Okay then, dog.
It's still not fixed.
Oh,
I hear double audio.
Jesus.
I don't like
why
that.
is it-
Then, dog.
There we go.
Yo, because okay, so on my thing, it's showing like it's all goofed up.
Tim does not know how to run a podcast.
No, I mean this is the first podcast on the new PC, so if you
We're-
want to talk
we're-
about something, there it is.
We're 4 weeks in and we're falling apart. What is going
Dude, we've been
on?
falling apart after the first podcast. Let's be real. Actually, the first and second
Yeah.
one were all right. Those were okay.
Dude, the first one was the best one so far.
yes. First one was best.
I don't know
Second-
what happened in the second one. The third one I was late to.
Oh shit, that is some good root beer.
I'm waiting for my food to show up. Like, someone ordered.
I'm eating right
McDonald's
now.
in
My
my house.
family ate dinner and I didn't even eat because I'm not that hungry. Favorite soda? Go.
Pepsi.
Root beer.
Right.
Ooh.
I can't.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with A&W cream soda.
That's good too.
Donald, this is why we're not friends.
But then a close second is actually the current Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Dude, that's good too. I tried that on my trip to Louisiana, and that was really good.
And then a close third would be Major Melon Mountain Dew.
Oh, that one's actually pretty good.
Okay, so.
Alright, Donald, we can be friends again.
Am I quiet for you guys? Like, do I sound?
No.
No!
Wait,
Not
Tim.
really.
Wait, Tim's been speaking.
Ah, ha, ha, you're funny. No, apparently on the stream, I'm really quiet.
If anyone's watching us, please tell us if you can hear Tim. If not, we will just proceed as normal.
Tim, are you actually using Windows 10 this time?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and teach you that solution that I found out. I was trying to show you last time until I found out you're using a different version of Windows than me.
Windows 8.3 or something stupid like that.
Jesus Christ.
If you go to settings
Yeah.
and then sound in your system, and then
Oh, sound. Where's that at?
go to should be
Sound
your
settings.
input
I'm there.
and do manage. Hang on, crap. Where is it? I'm trying to remember how to do this. I haven't had to do it.
Okay, I'm there. Test your microphone.
Yeah, that
Thai
should.
Burger. Thai
Oh, and then
Burger.
click device properties under
Thai
device
Burger
properties.
goes. Tim is quiet.
Or that might not be it. I have no idea. I'm trying to remember this.
You are. No.
Okay, yes, above where your where you test your microphone is, hit device properties, and there should be a volume. I have mine already set to 100.
Whoa, Bob. Whoa.
If anyone else is,
Just screen share.
if anyone else is having
Click
computer
device
problems-
properties.
Where's
Click
If
device
anyone else-
properties. It's above test your microphone. Directly above test your microphone. No, not that one. Yeah, right there. Oh, it's already 96. Dang.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
the
your
best I
mic is
can
just
do.
quiet. Your mic
Welcome-
is just quiet.
Welcome to the Wednesday Weedles computer fixing podcast this week.
It's not computer fixing. It's
Do
microphone
I
fixing.
sound quiet to you guys, or am I fine?
No, you're
No,
fine.
you're insanely loud for me.
I'm sorry.
Devin, also good. What about your OBS sounds? What is that like? Is your mic on that? Are you even using OBS?
Yeah, I'm using OBS. That's the only thing I know how to use, man. Come on.
Is your mic sound all the way up on that?
You can make that louder?
Oh my
my
god.
God.
Whoa, where's that at? I didn't know you could do that. Since when?
Screen share your OBS, please.
I hate
God.
every single one of you.
This is actually a really entertaining podcast to start it off with. if we're being
I
honest.
hate every single one of you.
Yes, you have a mic/aux setting on OBS. Oh, okay.
I'm just trolling Tim in the chat.
Okay, Tim. The only thing I see is the logo.
You for real?
I don't know how to stream OBS. Okay, let me stream mine.
For those of you joining, thank you for tuning in, but I would highly recommend if you go watch an FRA
It's,
episode. while
it's
you're doing
streaming the wrong part. Okay, streaming OBS doesn't work.
Devin.
Never mind. Whatever, Tim. Like,
We'll figure it out. We'll get there.
you're making me cringe.
Let's see. Is it output? No, it's not output. I'm stupid. Audio.
It should
Tim,
be.
you're
I
up.
mean, audio
It should be a
settings.
mic/. Your output is your microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if that you turn that all the way up, then.
it is.
Oh my god.
Bro, this is some cap. I swear.
Donald.
Yeah.
What is going on, man? Like,
We're just.
We really need to start showing up like half an hour before the podcast so we can figure this shit out.
Oh man, you guys are annoying. Tim is quiet. We know you're part of the issue.
Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready.
Who told you
Dinner's
dinner's
ready.
ready? Who was that?
It was me. I'll be back, but hopefully by the time I get back, this shit is figured out.
This is disaster.
Devin, I don't bet on it. Do
This
not
is
bet
probably
on
the
it.
funniest podcast we've had though so far.
It was just me trying to explain to Tim how to get his
How to
audio
work.
fixed, and Tim making himself look like more of an idiot than he already is.
My podcast. Don't start bullying me on it. Like, what is that?
I was getting bullied at NTR. Screw you.
You guys bully me and everything.
Maybe it's the hair color. What?
I bullied him in my
Donald.
Oh wait, he's not a blonde. Never mind.
No, he's a ginger.
Tim's over there just like, do I just hit end stream now or? I will be right back. My food
Wow,
is
what are
here.
they talking about, bro? He was memeing on me. Oh, y'all want to talk getting bullied? Okay, Cora. Hear me out.
You kind of deserve it sometimes.
You don't get bullied. You just push a
You
lot of limits.
You have it coming a lot of the time.
Way to be blunt about it.
Okay, Brian. Let's talk about you then, bucko.
No thanks. Let's stick to
I'm
the
just kidding,
topic.
Brian.
Howard.
Love you, no homo.
Of course.
I would never.
Are we sure though?
Okay, Mr. Munchin's the microphone. Shut up. Wow, the podcast that's so stupid right now is getting the most views. Imagine.
Imagine having a podcast with only 6 views.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Those
Ouch. I need to actually advertise the podcast. We are hate? What?
What?
I don't know. Instagram doesn't know how to autocorrect properly.
We are committing hate crimes on YouTube currently.
While we enjoy this awkward moment of silence, please
just
enjoy
munching.
one of our fellow podcasters munching on chips.
Yes. We'll be back right after this message.
Alright, here's our new section of the podcast. It's where we do ASMR.
How do I kick Trevor?
Please don't.
I'm pretty sure we got a few questions. I'm not exactly sure.
So did we get this shit figured out yet?
No, yeah, I'm not quiet. It's on.
Nope.
Can we ban Cora? Drop said. No. What class did you hate the most in school and why?
World history because it was boring.
Same. I can agree with Brian on that. Brian, we talked about this the other day too, didn't
I
we?
actually, okay,
Yeah, we
so
did.
my world history teacher, he was cool, and he really liked talking about the guillotine, and I thought that was cool, because, like, you know, head go chop.
That kind of tells you something.
If I had to say my least favorite class, bro, it's probably any math class. I hate math.
I hated chemistry.
I
didn't have
hate
to
math.
History, too.
Actually, I hated pre-AP bio. The people, like, I had a lot of friends in there, but I just hated the class because my teacher, I'm pretty sure, was high half the time he taught, so.
I was like 3 points away on my grade in chemistry to failing. I was so bad at chemistry. And I suck at math too. It was a lot of math.
I absolutely hated standalone math class because the math teachers I got stuck with were like, oh yeah, you just do this, 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 and this. And it's like, I do that and I ain't getting the answer you are. And they're like, well then, no, no, no. It's like, dude.
No, the thing that I hate is that you have to do it their way. Even if you get it right, it's still wrong.
Yeah, I know.
That's dumb. Math is math. Numbers are numbers. I get the answer right.
I
Give
don't
me
know
right.
how you used the wrong formula yet got the right answer.
Yeah, that happened a lot though. I don't know how that would happen. I was just like, they're like, how did you get the right answer? But they don't even know like what I would do.
Like applied math, I can do, but you sit me in a math class and you try to make me figure out, you know, what does this angle equal to this circle to this square equal this triangle? It's like,
I'll just answer 32.
exactly. But the class I love the most would have to be my art class, and I love the teacher I had. She was cool. A lot of the stuff that a lot of people were drawing, the other art teacher an art teacher in a different school hated, didn't like. So the stuff we could get away drawing was
Trevor Mike
awesome.
Lesko, man, this guy is really pushing buttons with like the stuff he's saying to Cora. Listen, man, I'm trying to give this kid chances, but he's pushing it.
Yeah. They'll mess the core.
Don't, yeah, come on.
It's a big mistake.
I'd say my favorite class has to be band, obviously. Because, like, the teacher cared a lot about, like, really our well-being and cared about our progress and pushed ourselves to the absolute limit. And when we reached that limit, he always said, go higher.
Every single choir teacher I ever had was always the nicest person I've ever met at a school.
Okay. Jackson has asked us now 3 weeks in a row. Can Trevor A. or Tim or literally anyone else on the podcast answer my maths question?
Okay,
5
okay.
5 equals 10 degrees to the right, and if 3 cats equals $300 for 205 dogs, calculate the quantity of cows it takes to find the square meters of a BKT tire.
32.
So Jackson, it took me a long time to really figure this out. I sat for weeks trying to answer this question. Or at least every week that you asked it. And I think I finally got the answer that you wanted. 4 liters.
4 liters.
It took me weeks to figure that answer out. Like, you don't know what I've dealt with. So you're welcome. 4 liters. That's your answer, Jackson. Final answer.
Jackson, if you're watching, please tell us if that is the correct answer.
What is
Please.
the
4
answer?
liters, he said. You
I'm
lucky.
checking just 1 hour.
You know, the fact that we've kept more than 1 viewer this whole 15 minutes so far is quite impressive in my opinion.
Yeah.
Watch all of them be us.
No.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. Right
I'm watching
now.
it just for the chat.
So that's 2. Who else is watching it in here? I bet you Devin has it open. That would be 3.
Oh, dang, we only got 2 people. Never mind. Let me just end the stream now while we still can.
Someone said Pog in chat.
Banned. Ban him. You can't say that word. That is a banned word in this server. What?
Poggers.
Well, okay, Donald want to talk about it. Monster trucking is back, sort of, and it was odd. It was weird.
It was an interesting one.
Adam Anderson is literally cheating. He's hack code. He went
Ryan
missing.
attempted a 90 in the first show.
Yeah, and that went very bad. Oh, and he also, like, Bryce Kenny almost killed him by accident. That was interesting.
Oh no, that was Todd.
Speaking of Bryce Kenny, let's talk about the fact that he ended up using Lucas Oil Crusaders frame in the second show.
Wait, what?
That didn't happen.
Did he actually?
Wait, what?
That didn't happen.
It's a thing because he mangled the front of the chassis from the first show. Apparently,
See, I thought it was weird that Mohawk Warrior's front clip looked slightly different. I noticed that in a second. Yeah, Todd, literally first race of round 1 in show 2, Todd and Ryan literally have a finals race as Todd proceeds to almost pull a Kohler and crash right into his opponent.
Well, in Todd's defense, Ryan was still trying to 90.
He should know.
And he kind of got it this time, but the back end said, "Aight, let's go spinny time." And then the rest, ugh. I'll tell you what though, Lindsay Reed, man, ouch.
She,
Yeah,
dude,
no,
she did not have much in her freestyles, other than the fact that she did have some big air moments in them.
Yo, people are like,
She really did nothing.
people were so butthurt. They're like, classic Lindsay Reed. I'm like, she would never break her truck. What are you talking about, boss? Kristen Anderson, in my opinion, has been holding up well for what it's worth.
I'll be honest, and I don't want to make anyone butthurt. I don't know if Corey really should have won freestyle.
No, I don't think he
In
should.
show 2,
I didn't see the run, so I don't really know what he did and what.
he was pretty lackluster. I think the one thing that won him that run was his backflip. Even though I think there were trucks with better momentum, more air, there were a couple that went after him that did a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like a typical Corey Rummel run, really. Nothing, there's no big save. It was just good. Like, it was all right momentum. The air was good, and then he did a backflip. I'll tell you what, though, that new body.
Oh yeah, the body looks sweet.
I hope that they'll let him just run that rage full time. Probably not because Feld, but you know.
I think they will because, well, it's his truck.
Square body overboard returned, and it was destroyed within the first show.
He actually ran the. I think he ran the square body most of last year too.
Did he? Oh, I thought he
Yeah,
ran
he
the
went-
Silverado body.
No, he ran the square body a lot last year. 'Cause
Oh.
Even at the independent, the Wheatland show where Zach Gurn did his first backflip, he ran it, and I was like, ooh, yes. Although I noticed that in all the independent shows, if Cole Vernard's driving, he drives the first Black Pearl scheme, not the new one.
Well, probably because
Probably saves the new one for
Mm.
Monster
I'll tell
Jam.
you what, though, I don't think it's savable after what he did. He tried doing the walk the plank and jammed the front hood, and it popped off, and then he broke a wheel, and then the wheel that broke off came back and somehow ran over the hood one more, and I saw Zach Garner looking very sad carrying that to the back. I should have stolen that one from him. That would have been
You should have stolen it.
just takes the whole fiberglass hood, shoves it in my trunk. We're good. Twisted Addiction. First time I saw him, he was pretty cool.
every time I've seen a video of that truck, like he always looks like such a strong performer.
I know. I really wish he'd run in like Monster Jam, but I highly doubt that's gonna happen.
I don't think his equipment is that set for Monster Jam. Like he's a
I
great
think he'd be good in arenas, but
he's a really good driver and he goes strong, but his equipment is not the greatest.
no, because so the whole night he was having issues.
He
Racing
has
did
Don
all
Cretan
right.
engine, by the way.
He what?
He literally has Don Cretan engine.
Yeah.
The truck
Don
just
Cretan
sounds
has
so
good engine
underpowered.
now, but you know he's got Don Cretan like 2015 to 2017 engine. He actually did okay in racing, but in skills or whatever you call it, best trick, I don't know what they call it. He didn't flip over, but he hurt something and immediately he broke a planetary, and he immediately went to the back. He got it fixed, came out, was going full boogie tilt, did a backflip, landed it, and then the truck was kind of struggling, but it was still there. And then he launched off this car stack and like crammed the front end, but saved it. It wasn't as bad as what Jamie Garner did, where Garner saved it but broke both front forelinks, and the front end was literally trying to fall out, and he kept trying to drive, and they're like, "No, you can't. Your front end is literally falling out." I mean, he had just seen his son do a backflip and land it, so I think he's like, "Oh, okay,
He had to
fine."
one up his son.
I gotta show
Colvin
him
already
the
came
ball.
out and stole the win, but you know.
All right, so I know a bunch of us are, collectors in here.
Oh Lord.
Here's a collecting question for you guys. If you could have a piece of fiberglass from one specific truck, what
Oh,
piece
Lord
would it
above.
be?
I mean, I already have it, so I don't need to speak on it.
Yeah, the Max D face.
Besides him, besides that piece, if you could have another piece, what would it be?
Son of a digger side panel or hood, easily.
I was just about to say that because
Or
I already
just-
had
or just
I
like the
already
front
had a
with
piece
the
of the hood of
lights.
Gravedigger.
I think a really cool piece to have is the hood of Predator or Prowler.
Oh, thanks.
Ooh,
That would be a really good piece to have.
Imagine
Would
getting
you
the
light
whole
up-
face of zombie. Ooh.
Would you light
That
up
would
the
be a good one too.
In a
would you
perfect
light up the
world,
eyes on Predator or Prowler?
Oh, dude, that would look really cool.
Ooh,
Doesn't I remember who it is. I think someone has the nose piece. It's either NEA or Doomsday and got LEDs in it, which I
think
thought looked really cool.
I would
I
also
think
really like
perfect world. I think in a perfect world, the Gravedigger full hood with like the headlights working and all would be so dope.
I'm gonna go a little bit old school here. It's either one. I have two trucks in mind.
Don't you dare
I
say
would-
Rage and Steel, I'm gonna slap you.
I'm not gonna say Rage and Steel. Actually, no. The side, the rear quarter panel off of Blue Thunder when Lyle Hancock drove it, or the roof or the front hood clip off of Wrench Head.
See,
I
I
want
think
the fire extinguisher Blue Thunder launched out of his truck in that crash.
in a perfect world for me, I would honestly. This is a really weird truck, but I would really love to have like a side panel or the hood from Vet King. I just love the colors
Ooh.
of that truck. Or the
That
other
would
one.
be-
I know, right? The other one would be oh my lord, what is it? My mind went blank. Imagine that. Oh, the front, like the hood of or the back doors of Gravedigger the Legend. I love that.
Oh, that would
Nice.
be
Oh,
a good
yeah.
one.
Yes.
Side panels.
I'd
Actually,
make that a
3D
whiskey cabinet.
The 3D.
I don't know
face
why,
off
but
the
this-
30th digger would be cool.
Now just the thought
Yeah.
of having either Zombie's face or a Team Predator truck face with glowing eyes would look really cool.
I'm
Now I
surprised
want to
Alan
see. I
Pizzo
want to
never
see it
did
done.
that.
You know what
I'm
would be
surprised
really
he
cool
never
is if
put
you had
LEDs.
what would be cool is if you had the War Wizard hood with the headlights intact and you lit up
Oh.
the headlight.
Oh my god.
That would be everything.
That's another one I'd like. Or actually, the hood on Gas Monkey would be my ideal one.
Why?
That'd be kind of cool. Because of the headlights.
That and I'm a bit of a Mopar guy, so
What about the roof piece of Saigon Shaker?
ooh,
I would love the hood from Saigon, dude. I love Saigon.
That would be that would be a good one.
Even just the door panel would be cool for Saigon.
Dude, just imagine getting the hood of El Toro Loco and having a smoke machine installed on
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say,
Or
yeah, I would like to
bulldozer.
have,
Just imagine that rare just find of a bulldozer front clip. Just the nose of it.
no, Tim. Ideally for me, I would like to have the whole Raging Steel body.
Okay, I hate you.
Just buy a truck and slap some Raging Steel decals on there.
I
Imagine,
want the rims for power forward.
imagine walking out of a show with the tail of Monster.
Another perfect world scenario would be the hood from Captain America or Iron Man.
Yes. Oh, dude, the Iron Man hood was a
Which
great one.
Iron Man. I'm
Or
thinking
you-
Iron Outlaw. God dang it.
No,
Or
the
honestly,
Q-Torque Iron
Alien
Outlaw,
Invasion.
easily.
Alien Invasion would be cool. Just
Yeah.
any piece on that truck
I
would be
don't
cool
think
to
you
have.
could get the LEDs to ever work though.
You wouldn't.
No.
You know,
That's only
another
downside.
perfect world would be the 10th anniversary LED Max D hood.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. With the 10th anniversary LED hood, you buy the LEDs off Amazon and you set the lights to match what the LED truck had.
So the orangish, like yellow or whatever they were.
I'm trying to think what.
I think
Getting the like a side panel of Raminator with a 3D ram on it.
Ooh.
You have
Put a
to
smoke
talk,
machine
you
in
have to do a lot of talking with Nathan to get that.
I think another really cool piece of a truck to have would be easily any part of Bad Company's wrap or body.
Oh yeah.
Even just a tailgate from that truck would be just amazing.
Someone says, I want a tailgate from the Overboard team. Okay, I guess you're going to be having a lot of Protect the Harvest stuff.
I want the flag from Black Pearl.
Honestly, a piece from Backdraft, like the original one.
I
Think of
wouldn't,
who is the surfboard.
A big Kahuna surfboard. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little biased because like I'm a big Kahuna fan, but
Can we talk about the weird body he ran the most recent?
I
body?
liked it. I liked it.
It was interesting. I feel like it was missing something.
His new
I wish-
chassis he hated.
I think it would be a lot cooler if he went for more of a beach buggy type thing, like a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
it was missing the good luck too.
It was also missing headlights. He could have added some headlights on there.
Oh yeah, no, he could have
Yeah.
definitely
I
added
think
headlights.
actually, my perfect world would be the hood from Little Tiger. Change my mind, you can.
Oh my god.
First of
Which
all-
one? The '99 one or the newer version?
The one that had like the chrome like the chrome rainbow logo on the hood.
I don't remember this dude's Instagram, but there's like a guy who's obsessed with Medusa. I guarantee you he would have won. Like
Stop
Oh, give me
reading my
the
dick.
right now.
Stop reading my mind, man. I was just about to say, what if someone had a red, white, and blue Medusa hood? Be having that Medusa picture on
Or-
display.
Okay, so in Detroit, when they come to Detroit, they have like a radio sponsored truck, like 106.7, the Fox, the Drive, or the Demolisher. I wouldn't mind having a hood from all of those different trucks, especially the Drive hood that Adam Anderson won freestyle it.
just
The Daz
imagine,
front clip would have been really cool.
just imagine getting the entire body of Time Flies.
I think
That is
with
my
something
ultimate goal
on.
piece.
If someone was an ultimate Donkey Kong fan, I think
The tie.
something on their bucket list should be to wear that specific tie to an interview and see how people react.
Oh
I
my
want
god,
Frank
yeah.
Kremel's driver suit from Donkey Kong right now. Give it to me.
Dude, I'll pay $100 to see an interview with the Donkey Kong tie.
I think another really cool piece
Should be going
actually
past
would
your
be,
feet.
the front clip with the sword in Pirate's Curse's mouth. That would have been really cool.
Yeah,
oh my
that would be
god.
cool.
Or Megalodon. I mean, heck,
I don't know why, but just any piece off Zombie would be cool to own.
Oh yeah,
I want
There's a
the
lot
whole
of- I
arm
know
would be
that there's
really
a lot of
dope.
fingers and hands that are in people's collection.
No, but yeah, Pirate's Curse on again. I think any part on that truck would be cool to have.
Give me the Black Captain's Curse hood and you got yourself a deal. Bring back
You're actually
Bring back Captain's Curse now.
Having Megalodon's fin would be cool.
I just think having the hood would be cool. That
It
body
would be
is that body just one big piece with the fins attached?
Dude, can we see? I want to see someone with the Jurassic Attack horn.
ooh,
I wonder
no,
what they do
OG,
with that
no,
horn.
the OG Jurassic Attack hood with the horn.
Bro, I don't understand how people are able to lift the tech decks without like
Any part on Dragon.
The
Yeah.
The new
eye, the
body or
eye
the old
would
body?
be pretty cool.
Either one. I think the new body is. A lot of people are just like 3D bodies, whatever. I like the new Dragon. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
like it.
I did.
I
Like
would
the
love-
old
I would love
Dragon,
to have
though, 'cause it's kind
anything-
of a callback to Dragon's Breath. I thought
Isn't
that was
it-
cool.
That one's more like a Corvette too, isn't it? Or something like that.
Dragon's Breath was literally the Vet King and Sting body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Now, this is me making something weird out of this. So I had a weird, stupid idea. I don't know how often Bill Payne like gives fiberglass out and stuff. But what if you took the front hood clip of Identity Theft, cut it in half, and pieced it together with the Gravedigger hood?
That
Oh
would
my
be
God.
hilarious. That would be so.
Actually,
funny.
now I want to see someone make a half and half truck for
Split paint.
Beam or Rig Rods now.
Please do it on rigs, because Beam. Beam.
How's Beam running on your new PC, Tim?
It runs like a champ. I'm able to have 16 trucks spawned in at World Finals 20 without any lag. So.
That's nice.
Dude, he literally texted me, Kevin, I can run in your league now. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was in all caps.
Wait, I didn't even catch that number. How many trucks did you say?
16, you said.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I think
Yeah.
the most I've had in BeamNG was, I think, 12, and I was like, I don't know if I want to keep going. I know my computer can handle it, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to try it.
With my PC max, I can have her 8 and still be running 60 FPS.
I can't get past 4.
Well,
I
your
couldn't
name
get
is
past one.
Player 4.
Please stop.
You
Oh
got
my
a point.
God.
I love Donald.
I'm surprised that nobody mentioned this when we were talking about the fiberglass. This.
Oh my
monster
god,
girl.
Tim.
Thank you,
Bounty
Brian,
Hunter
for helping me.
pain.
What is that?
That actually looks really
HSL.
good.
I literally came up with the scheme, and then Brian helped me make it look better.
Nice.
That looks amazing.
The moment I'd been running Max D for the first 2 seasons, and no one ever thought I was gonna leave Max D. But I talked to Sean, and I was like, Sean, hear me out. Let's make a funny boogie trade deal. You give me Bounty Hunter, you take Max D. He went, enough said. Here you go. So that happened, and then everyone was all like, whoa. And then in my mind, I'm like, I need red Bounty Hunter paint scheme. And then for some reason, after I said that, I was also watching the Predator movie, and I was like, and then here we are. We have it. This is what happened.
It
Yeah.
looks really good.
Speaking of Predator movies, that's a good set of movies.
Oh, and I
there.
already have an idea
I've
for
never watched
World
them.
Finals paint. Split paint,
Um,
Alien versus Predator.
I would like to see an
Oh.
actual Predator monster truck based off the Predator from the movie.
Ooh. See, I think this paint almost looks like it could become something. If they came out of the Predator movie, and then
Mhm.
contacted the 2 Extreme team around World Finals time, I feel like Jimmy Crean would easily
Tim,
have it.
you know what would be an interesting Bounty Hunter paint? With a truck being called Bounty Hunter, what if you took someone from like Star Wars and did a paint with that?
Dude, Mandalorian and Boba Fett split.
Yeah, the Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Jango, like any of them.
Well, I feel like Jango
Right, I
Fett,
hate you.
he was still technically a clone
The blue and
of Trooper,
gray.
but he was about. It was
That's true.
odd time Star Wars.
So do you
Star
like a
Wars prequels get too
Mandalorian
much
or Boba Fett?
I'd love to see a split paint. Honestly, have Boba Fett on one side and then Mando on the other, and then Baby Yoda on the roof.
Rapier.
No.
That'd be a good one.
Make Baby Yoda the driver, because if it has a driver in it, make behind the
Give
the
him a
helmet.
Baby Yoda
Baby
helmet
Yoda.
and suit.
I hate you.
Can we just get a driver model of Baby Yoda? Just
Yes.
sitting in the seat.
Yes.
Sitting on a phone book or something.
Give me Baby Yoda. Give me.
Make a Star Wars theme truck.
Actually,
put
in my
hubcaps on it.
profile picture
Baby Yoda.
on Discord, it's literally me with my child.
Yeah, we see that.
Look how happy
Yep.
I am. Brian,
We're doing-
Brian was literally there with me that night. That was the fun. I've never heard Brian laugh like that before.
You said that, and then we heard his laugh when Danny did the black hole.
Very true.
There's also I don't know if anyone else heard that Brian's laugh when Deli stuffed it in St. Louis.
I don't remember that, but
Oh, you don't remember that?
no, I don't.
That was a good one. That was
I
funny.
think we all love the Danny Black hole moment, though.
I think you what? Oh,
The
beat
Danny
that?
Black hole moment.
Yeah, that was the best one though. That's the best one.
Danny entered another realm.
Crap, what was the other? We started. It was in Syracuse, Brian, for MTRA. I don't remember what made us laugh. Oh, it was Devin posting. laughing over that.
That was when
We're
Donald
just
took it
like-
from me.
Yeah.
We're just talking. Like, I don't even know what we were talking about. I think we were adding up scores, and you weren't even on Discord apparently. I think you were on your spreadsheet adding something up.
Especially
Yeah, I know. I
And I was just like, cause I was like, Devin, it just burst out.
No, I saw it. I clicked it. I clicked and saw it right before he deleted it. I think I just scored it on the sheet and I clicked back and it's there.
If I hadn't done something stupid in freestyle, I might have done it again.
Yo, can we talk about how Danny's run was a little overscored?
Danny had a good run though.
He did.
Dude,
I'm not talking him for that.
There were a
But
lot of
it was
rough runs.
kinda overscored.
There was a lot of rough runs in New Orleans though.
New
There really were.
Orleans, imagine.
Donald, did you see
One
my
of them
message
was
in the
definitely
game
mine.
chat
I do
after your run? After
Dude.
your run, I was like, not this time, Donald. And I wasn't even in the call.
Danny,
Yeah, and I
Danny
looked at the
yoinked
scores,
two
I
wheel
see.
steal, and then Danny went and yoinked freestyle from Devin. Devin, that was like your second
Yeah.
place in freestyle in a row.
No, I'm like, so that happens to me a lot in tours, and usually after the second or third time it happens, I actually get a win. Devin's
Devin.
down for a win at this point.
Devin,
Man.
there's a doubleheader this weekend, Friday and Saturday. You gotta pull a win in West
Holy
Led.
crap, I'll actually show up for Friday. Saturday, probably not, though.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, see,
Saturday's
now,
there for both.
now I'm not going to win.
Tim, you'll be good because Saturday's the mud show. So we are
That's
running
my
2 wheel for that.
favorite
By the way,
track, though, man.
I love mud.
the Friday show is gonna be like the normal racing, and then just Tuesday freestyle. It's 14 competitors this time around, so we are running 2 wheel both shows.
Oh
And then
my
the mud
God.
show's
He's
on
gonna make his
Saturday night.
appearance, boys. Holy
Yes, we're doing 2 wheel in the mud.
Oh, so guys, so that bounty
Last
hunter
time I
paint
did
that
this
showed,
track,
Donald,
What, Tim?
that bounty hunter paint, right? You know how one of the most famous Predator quotes is "Get to the chopper."
Gosh.
Arnold.
So on top of the truck, Brian knows where I'm
Oh
going
my
with
God.
it. So
Yeah.
on top of the truck, instead of saying "Get to the chopper," I'm pretty sure you can guess what I put
What
on
did
top.
you say?
I said "Get to the trucker" because funny meme.
Oh my God, you're so cringy. Never mind, I don't want to download that.
They all left.
I want to forget that you just said
You
that.
can't even really see it though because the roll bars on Bounty Hunter pretty much cover it. So
Thank God.
okay, I'm just gonna stream's over. We're done.
Yep.
Yeah,
No, I'm done.
we're done talking. No more.
See you later, guys. I gotta go get
Have a good night, guys.
We need a good topic. If you could be an animal, what animal would you be? I feel like Trevor would be a squirrel.
I think it's obvious what I would be. Let's be honest.
A badger.
You are wrong, my friend.
Frickin' badger.
Yep.
Bryant would be a chihuahua.
Dude,
I
that would
think-
be you. With how much you run your mouth, that would be you.
Nah, bro, I'd be a pug. Lazy.
No, that would be Cora.
I would have said dung beetle for Tim.
We're calling Cora a chihuahua. Poor Cora, dude. He's not even in here to defend himself, and we're just dogging on him.
Should we not talk about
Literally.
Cards Against Humanity last week then?
Oh, did that? What happened last week doesn't exist, bro. The fact that I won, Brian. After you left, I won because I just kept pulling that one card joke that we all used on that one. The fact that
Oh
we
my
all
God.
said that specific person.
It was Danny who we're
It
talking
was.
about, by the way.
I'm sorry,
It was
dude.
Danny.
It wasn't Danny. That's the funny part.
Oh my God, Tim, can you just not give that away?
No, if you have enough common sense, here, Brian, I'm pretty sure you can figure out who it was. It was totally not Donald.
Uh huh.
It was Sean.
It was Sean.
It was me.
We love you, Sean.
Oh man, women,
Oh,
right?
what?
Women, am I right?
No.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can't agree with that.
I mean, I
There you
can't
go.
either, but I still said it.
Donald, you could definitely agree to that.
I can't say that.
Yeah, you
Donald,
can.
you could definitely agree. Out of everybody in this chat
Yeah, you
right
have
now,
the most
Donald, you have the most permission to agree to that statement.
I mean, I live with all females, so.
Oh,
I feel so bad for you.
Uh,
Do you want a roommate? I'll come live with you, man.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Dude, that just sounds horrible.
Devin, out of pity, is gonna move with the future.
We have a spare room, you can take the couch.
Oh, fucking bet, dude. Dude, we could bust down the walls and make a double room. Have some futons for each other, and we have so much room for activities, dude.
Okay, Devin.
What are
Activity.
these activities? That's my question.
Wait. What type of activities?
Listen, Donald, you got a wife. This doesn't concern you.
Damn, I get thrown to the wall like that. God.
Trevor, you need to give me your snap for our Snapchat group chat that we have for the podcast thing.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
And nobody messages anymore.
Oh no, bro! I gotta take a fat dookie. I will send you a picture of it right now to all of you.
Oh my god, I swear to God, Tim, I will block you forever.
Oh man. I wouldn't actually do that.
I would. That's a shitty part.
That's actually really funny though if that happened.
I
have
would
one friend
post
who
it
sends me
everywhere.
a picture of him farting on
Here,
his poor dog.
I'm just gonna. I'll send you the name, Tim. Just add me.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't ever use it, so.
Dude, my one friend literally, we have a group chat like with like my IRL friends. He always sends a video like every other day of him farting on his poor dog.
The poor
That's
dog.
horrible.
Dude, that's animal abuse. I'm calling PETA, dude.
No, PETA's stupid, bro. Hot take, PETA is dumb.
The goatee
Donald.
said buffering.
I'll be right back real fast. So find a topic to talk about until I get back.
Brian,
Let's talk about Trevor. Trevor leaving.
Trevor left.
Let's talk about big horse. Never mind.
Can we talk about what a loser Trevor is? Wait, what?
Whoa,
Dude, what a
Evan, don't go there with big horse stuff because I know.
Dude,
I'm well aware.
listen,
Oh,
I have two
no,
boy
it's
horses.
because he used to be.
donkey.
Speaking of donkey, I just got a donkey.
I know. How is it so far?
She's alright. She's alright. She's only
Yeah.
like 6 weeks old, I think.
Oh,
Donkey.
so like Tim's mindset.
Ouch.
Oh,
Bro. Whoa. That was not necessary, but it kind of was at the same time. Oh, I already know I'm not gonna have fun in this bounty hunter. I'm gonna get mad.
I
at
know
this
you're
truck.
not.
No, I'm just gonna get mad at this truck for no reason.
blame the truck, not the driver.
You're gonna make me sad.
Well, you also gotta remember they're breakables, Donald, so they don't handle.
Oh, breakables, yeah. For as
I
much
think
as
I
I'd love,
definitely enjoy that tour, Donald. It's really fun.
for as much as I'd love to join another league right now, I
Is there any
just
conversation going on in here?
I hate you, Donald.
Well,
I'm in enough
I guess we agree on
for-
something, Devin. No, I'm just...
I need to spend time doing other things instead of playing video games all the time.
We get
Yeah,
it,
and
Donald.
Danny and I
have a
need you on
life.
our team.
Don't need to rub it in. Jeez. You're married. We're engaged. We get it. Gosh.
Tim, don't be an asshole.
I'm
All
just
right.
kidding. Donald, I was
Says
one of the
Devin.
very few people
Says
Donald told. I was like,
Tim,
super-
you,
I was hyping
I don't
you
want to
up,
hear
bro.
you complaining until you get into my situation. What?
Well, Bryant knows the whole story with that one.
Stop.
Hold on, what?
I was
Let's
rude.
move on.
wait,
Let's
wait,
move on.
When were you gonna tell us you and Brian were a thing?
What? No.
Yo.
Okay.
No, I don't need people starting to write
He
fan
got you
fics.
there.
This is uncomfortable.
Is it now, Tim?
But he did get you there. I mean,
No, I
That
was
was a
saying,
zinger.
So I was just making fun of Dalton for like being like engaged and stuff, and then he's like, I don't want to hear anything from you, Tim, until you understand my situation. I was like, well, Bryant knows what happened in situations where I was almost there. Bad,
So you were
stupid.
almost engaged?
No.
Almost engaged to Brian?
No.
Tim comes out of the closet, confirmed.
No. If
Oh,
anyone's
okay.
to do that, let's be real.
No, Tim, but do we remember when Max first came back?
Oh, Danny! I've never seen Danny happier in his life. Danny's got a crush on Max, confirmed.
Probably, I'll be honest.
Danny shows
For
too much
most
bias
likely.
towards Max, confirmed. Nothing against you two, it's just, Danny, stop. Please. Just because he likes men doesn't mean you have to show bias.
Alright, let's bully Danny. Bully Danny.
That was very FRA World Finals 1 moment.
Tim, blow me.
Tim, but just our reaction to hearing that was
We
just
were all like,
we were both in
because you know
shock
the
in that
stories
moment.
he would tell us, Trevor?
Yes, I
That's
do.
why I think me and you were so,
Because wasn't that in the video too that you've uploaded?
Oh,
Before.
we don't talk about that video. I don't even think
Yeah,
that's
we
up
don't,
anymore.
we don't.
I think I took that
Thank
down
God.
because of how
I'm glad you did.
I can probably try and find it, though. I'll try and find it.
No, please don't find it, please.
I don't know if I took it down exactly. Let me time to search through YouTube.
I would delete it while you still could.
Nah,
While you
I'm
still
gonna,
can.
I'm gonna put it in
No.
the link description now just 'cause
I'm leaving. That. I'm leaving.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass.
No,
can't
I
believe that I
actually.
have 2.7K subscribers, dude. That's crazy. Like back when
I'm
that
trying to
video
remember.
happened, Trevor, I had like 10. BeamNG freestyle with Trevor.
I don't remember that. Like a lot of your crap, I don't remember, Tim, because most of the time when we talk late at night.
Did that time me and you and Danny stayed up till like 5 in the morning on Roblox?
I
Out of all
don't, but I
games,
wish I did.
No, we were just screwing around on Roblox. That's how bored we were.
No, but do you remember whenever we would play Flee the Facility?
Do you remember my scream?
Do you remember my scream?
Oh no, I remember your scream with Golf with Friends.
So mad at dude,
Started banging
I
his
raged
ass.
in that game so bad.
We gotta watch that video after this to show
We're
y'all
not.
Devin-
I will literally leave the call.
You won't. No balls.
Man, I'm such a fetus, dude. What the heck?
Always bad.
Dude,
So
somebody already disliked the podcast, Tim. Good job. It's all you.
here, I'll add one.
It's all Tim.
Hey, whoa!
I'm just kidding.
It's all your fault.
Don't
I
do
added
what
the
everyone's
thumbs up.
doing to ROR MJL right now. Come on.
Dude, me and Danny literally started that. Like we
Dude,
there was
I
like
know,
only
because the Instagram kids hopped on that train and they had like 30 dislikes.
Tim.
bro, you know what's
Literally-
funny?
Literally me and Danny. Like I think it was the like there were more likes than dislikes. I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start disliking it. And Danny did it too. And then all of a sudden we started watching that number go up.
That's so problematic. though.
Yo, you know what's funny is a lot of the dev group were watching one of their videos or streams or whatever, and we were like, dude, this is horrible.
ROR
Hank
MJL
went
is
and
bad.
disliked it,
It's bad.
and so the entire dev team went and disliked their videos.
Come join MTRA. We're better.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah,
We're still getting
Should
used
all
to some
dislike the
stuff.
Carnage
but-
Tour.
like the scoring.
Yeah, the scoring.
World Finals Force. Speed and skill, high jump freestyle.
I'm not gonna lie.
That purple zombie is dope though. What the heck?
I'm not gonna lie. Their front flip stuff on racing was really clean.
If you guys look at their stream right now,
Let me open it. I've been watching
purple
it.
zombie is really cool. I want that zombie. Give it.
I watched. Dude, the Max D Fire body. Okay, that does look good, and it's already
these
gone.
driver pictures. It looks like a meth addict. What is happening? How was that
Jesus.
leaked?
What's this Lego shy?
Yo,
Who?
17 likes, 30 dislikes. Y'all are mean. That's bull.
Yeah, and one of those are me.
I can
kinda-
only imagine. Wow, is this what we're gonna do in the podcast? Just watch this.
No.
And give our reactions live. What?
Give our live reactions of how bad this tour is.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste my time doing that.
Spin skill, Chris Bialek. Oh boy. Hey, Brian, did you ever do that paint? By the way,
You have to be more specific than that.
that Christopher Blake Thompson. What the heck? Chris, why are they allowing that? Oh, I'm mad.
Wait, what is that body?
It's Gravedigger, but why did
That's
they just allow that? Did
Gravedigger?
you see that they allowed that save?
Who destroyed?
Wait, I didn't even see what save it was.
Rewind to the beginning of the run.
Oh, Devin
actually
rejoined.
upset.
Oh,
Let me.
just that.
Dude, literally, Vincent did
Oh,
a
just
corkscrew
Devin?
and then did a front flip, but did a forward roll out of the front flip, and they called him done for it.
Thank goodness he's done, dude. This is Roblox.
Oh, that
on
save was
steroids.
stupid. That save was dumb.
Nothing against you, Crispy, but come on. What was that?
No, but they called Vincent Dunn, and this is my opinion. I don't like Vincent, but they called him Dunn on something that really didn't even look like he should have been called Dunn on.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
honest.
they let that happen. Imagine.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
they let that
I'm
happen.
not happy.
Oh. You know what?
This was Vincent's hometown show,
I'm gonna
too,
tell
so
you
it's
right
fine.
now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've said it since it happened. The moment TJ moved it to Sim Monsters is when
Well-
this tour took a massive dip in stupidity.
I'm glad, like, you know, when I did move to Sim Monsters, I'm glad I didn't get all the big names. The only couple big names I got were, I think, Brandon, and that was it.
The funny thing is, he's not even a part of like.
Yeah, because I have to do Tristan.
Honestly, I'm literally. This will probably be the only season of MTRA that I'm gonna run. This, unless the
Drawn
name
out
comes
for a
back,
whole
it's
year.
the last season.
I hate
Because like that's why I went for. That's why I tried using as many tracks as I could, and split them up into
Oh,
quarters.
let's
It's
see
because I
Tristan
wanted it to be the
Liddell's running
last.
Brodozer. Let's see how dumb this is. Y'all ready?
Oh, let me open the stream.
This is a really nice stadium model, though.
Their track mate is so dumb. Like on the so if you hit that sign at the end of the track, you're done basically. But the steep jumps on that side. Why is there a Roblox head on that Brodozer's hood?
Because Tristan lives on Roblox, guy, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
if you hit that red zone sign, this happened to I think War Machine early on in Freestyle.
Bro, I
'cause
feel like
remember
I'm watching
her.
a Rigs of Rods run on a Steel Titans, like,
That-
skill
Yeah,
track.
Danny made that joke. Danny made that joke that it's gonna be a Steel Titans track.
I
And then
even
whenever they
mean,
showed it, it was like it
I've
was.
never heard Danny say that, but the size of these jumps. Why is World Finals at Phoenix?
Are you streaming it?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Just
No, but earlier when Freestyle started, me and Danny were still watching. One of the trucks hit that red zone sign, and they called him done. But I mean, it's not really his fault that he hit it because those steep jumps are so close to it.
This is a really nice stadium
That's
model. I'm
really
excited to see
dumb.
the people that make the Phoenix, Arizona tracks like that happen in quarter 2 and stuff. That'll be fun.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna. If we can get
Oh,
a
my
Phoenix
lord.
track, I'm throwing it in MTRA. We're using it.
Oh no.
They're gonna let him keep going.
Of course they are, because it's Rigs of Rod's Monster Jam Live. That is so dumb. I
That was a-
think this track is so ridiculous to the point to where they can let anything happen.
See, so far we've allowed some strange saves, but nothing like that.
Oh my lord, Bryant, what is this? You're like, oh wow, that was terrifying.
Oh, corkscrew.
All right, Trevor's in the podcast homies group chat. Oh, I heard it. Oh, Tristan.
And now I'm never gonna be active in it.
That was actually kind of cool. Gavin Hill, ladies and gentlemen, that guy. Love to see it.
Is he joining the mariachi again?
I'm gonna stop now.
I want to see how dumb this stunt is. Oh, the front flip on the cars. Oh, they showed multiple tests. That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, dude, that front stunt was actually
That
really
looks so
clean.
dope,
I
though,
was.
the way that they like did the crushed cars and how they actually crushed down. That's cool.
I actually want to talk to y'all about this later, about the encore for MTRA. Me and Danny did a lot of talking yesterday, and we have some ideas.
If I'm not in it, it's rigged.
Oh no, I want to be in it too, but we have 2 stunts planned, and one of them was a past stunt I was supposed to do. Hashtag I was gonna do it before Feld.
Oh, whoever thing is picking up, good lord.
Okay, Brian.
That's not mine.
Ooh, they're like one of their last attempts at like 1010. Oh, he goes past the cars.
All right, Tim, I'm gonna message you something real quick,
Okay.
and I need you to tell me if it's worth it. I think it is.
On what? On Discord or?
Discord.
Their racing track's actually really cool. I dig the racing track.
Yeah, dude, the World Finals track really is not the worst, but freestyle's just if they
Sounds ridiculous.
if they made it if they scaled the ramps down just a little more, it's a nice design. It's just overscaled.
Oh, I knew. Why did I know that the stunt truck that they were supposed to use IRL was going to be slapped on RR MJL? Why did I know this was going to happen? Oh, I'm triggered.
That's son of a digger. Dude, their high jump was so stupid.
You know, I'm going to be honest. This stunt, like, their coordination is really cool. I'll give TJ the benefit of the doubt. When we did the stunt, so, for World Finals 2, I was a part of it. I was the one that had to do the double backflip. We all had the Monster Jam stunt trucks, right? And they went up and hit the mini flip, got massive air, landed it, and I landed the double backflip perfectly. I don't know how. Oh, that was really clean. And he's got sparks coming out the back. That's cool. Not the cool sparks, though, that Danny made us. Thank you, Danny.
Those are on my max D for this season.
Yeah.
I don't use them when I run, though, because they absolutely blind me. I only do it when I circle the track.
How do you think me and Donald and, who else was in the encore with us?
Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Probably Bryant.
No, it was Chase. How do you think me, Donald, and Chase felt in that, dude? Okay, Brian, let me read your message.
That was a fun encore we did. Like, that worked perfect.
Like, that's the total, Brian?
Yeah.
I'd say that's worth it because that's really hard to get now. And that's like actually a really cool looking shirt. And you can wear it when we do our little mini FS1 thing with Sean. Yay.
I figured you would say something crap like that.
Okay, he's just doing a bunch of forward momentum backflips. Jesus Christ, dude.
Who?
Tyler May. He's freestyling right now in sub. He's done 2 forward momentum backflips so far.
I don't understand how you can find enjoyment out of this league. Because I'd throw down, like us, you know, we really like realistic runs. We'd throw down really cool realistic runs, and then something stupid like this would take the win. Does that make sense, like what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At Carnage Tour moments. Jeez. I really want someone to use the stadium although and make like new Phoenix tracks.
I will be honest, Devin did pull
it. What the? Whoa.
Thank God time was already up. I think we did let Devin get away with a forward momentum in his run, but
Yes, we did.
he also didn't go sky high like Son of a Digger just
I
did though.
understand if it's accidental, but if you're doing it on purpose, you can kindly leave.
Well, I told you in practice, Trevor, that I was going to do it, and you guys were like, okay.
Where's the?
It looked
Devin's
legit,
deal?
too.
It did look legit. It didn't look stupid like what Sud just did.
I wanted to
Hey, Brian.
I wanted to do it, but I'm like, I don't trust it with a CRC because the way Swag has the shocks on Avenger, it scares me to try to do a forward momentum.
Danny wanted
Dude,
to
it
do
was
it.
so
And then at one point, I kind of wanted to do it and try and pull in a consecutive out of it, but changed my mind.
Dude, it was so scary in El Diablo. My hands were sweating so hard going up to that little ramp, and when I landed it, I was like, "Oh, okay." Time to
Like
keep
my
going.
Can
my
we
little
just
corkscrew twist was a little stupid. I think I shouldn't have even attempted that.
I hope you guys saw what I posted in the podcast women's group chat.
Is that real?
It's
Yes.
not private, Tim.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Yeah, Spin Master big money moment.
Dang, that looks really cool though.
They're doing all the
Yeah.
encore trucks. The next one, are they allowed to know the next one? I think the poster was revealed, right?
It's on the poster. It's the biker one.
We got to see the special render for it.
Oh, nice. About time. About time.
Dude, I remember a couple years ago, someone leaked like a fake pack like that, and it was all
Never forget the time you
Devin.
got sent out.
Don't send out those specific pictures though, because like
Got it.
those are
Well,
like
Ryan
Discord
posted like out of the box pictures and.
Yeah, he did. But like,
My only problem is the tongue
Never
should be a
mind.
different
Okay,
color
got it.
from the actual truck.
I remember a couple years ago
I don't even care.
there was a leaked fake image of a pack with all those Encore zombies. I was like, dude, if that's real, I'm buying.
So arm color is what's throwing me off, Bryant, with that.
Yeah, a little bit. Not that much, so it's not bad.
Bryant, stop sucking off Spin Master, please. Just kidding.
I am not.
See, here's where something gets a little funny. I remember Devin, someone talked about it, but like once you have a computer that can run Beam and rigs, I'm starting to favor Beam a little bit more. Very slowly.
Exactly,
Oh
dude.
God.
I'm not saying I'm gonna move to Beam. FRA is still my pride and joy and everything. But I'm just saying, Beam is a lot more fun now that I have a computer that can run the game like really well. Dude, Rigs of Rods, I wanted to see how many trucks I could like put on Minneapolis 04. I was able to put everyone that signed up and all the trucks on the track, and I still was getting 88
Dude,
frames.
send me your specs again. I might want to invest in some of these. Dude, my equipment's so outdated.
Yo, can you send me
My
yours?
friend
No?
said you have a poopy computer. Also, Tim able to run great. Someone run the St. Jude body at World Finals. RORM jail right now. You know, I hate to say the name, but I'm gonna be honest. ROM jail really went downhill when Austin Dahlgren joined. I'm gonna say it right there.
Oh yeah, no, Adrian, and I don't want to call names out. Apparently, Adrian told Danny, like, where it really went wrong, and it was with Dahlgren. Is when it really started to.
Listen,
Go
I
on
don't have
there.
I don't have anything against Dahlgren. It's just he'll like totally trash on someone, and then right after he says it, he'll say, "It's just a joke, bro. Chill out."
Okay.
Seems about right.
Bryant knows where I'm going, where I come from with that.
I know everything.
Bryant knows.
Wait,
everything.
what?
Brian also knows that I'm secretly a woman. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Huh?
Yeah, I knew that. I can vouch for that.
Whoa! Wait a minute. I mean, don't worry, Brian. It's okay. Your sister's already told me everything. Wait.
Tim, is there something you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, there's something you'd like to share with me.
With all
We
of us.
definitely don't have your sister's snap. That's
Tell us where the bad man touched you.
Dude, I've
That's
been making
not-
these jokes with Brian about his sister for so long at this point. He's probably like, Tim, you need to stop.
Yo, that's messed up, man.
I always bring up the one thing, though, and it's like genuinely funny, the pick your toes. I think Brian's the only one that gets that, which is quite funny.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed is really hard to do in Beam, though? Like, a legitimate mad scientist front flip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I
little
like,
bit.
though, because in rigs, it's the easiest thing ever.
I don't like the idea of allowing it at World Finals, but I'm going to.
No, don't. They can only do it in the one spot.
Tim,
That should be the
Tim,
rule. They can only
you
do
were
it where-
literally one of the people who asked me if they'd be allowed.
Because, bro, you know my
Yeah.
hatred for it. You know my hatred
No.
for it. I was hoping you weren't going to allow it.
Busted.
How dare you, Tim?
Tim's a hypocrite confirmed.
Two-faced mother.
Wait, what?
You lost Donald.
No, you got Tim.
What? What did I do? What? I'm so confused.
Attitude. Wait. Hold up. Why you gonna come at Donald with so much attitude, though?
What? I'm so confused. What did I do?
Drop the attitude first of all.
What attitude?
That don't raise your voice. Rude.
Devin's the adult here.
Devin, are you my parent? No, it's what I thought.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I said it.
Am I your what?
Pee pee poo poo.
Oh, wow. And just like that, I'm gonna go get ready for work.
Have fun.
Oh man.
I hate you all.
Devin, what is it you do again? Don't you like drive like forklift or something?
No, I'm a security guard.
Okay. Where? A security guard for what though? Like where?
I'm at a truck gate, so basically I just inbound and outbound a bunch of trucks.
Oh, okay. Huh.
It's weird. I just tell them where to go to drop off their trailer. That trailer gets loaded. The people that work inside the yard will move it somewhere, and then somebody else, either the same night or a couple days later, will come and pick that load up and transfer it wherever it's going. And I let them in.
Let him in. Nice. Least favorite Gravedigger anniversary body scheme. Go.
Oh no.
I think the 25th or the 35th. 35th had nothing special.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 35th as well.
It was literally just a roof decal.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this World Finals decal that actually happened, or like World Finals scheme?
The worst one?
Yeah, the worst one.
Oh.
I say the chrome.
The 25th.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
I didn't like the chrome one.
I'm really unsure about that one.
I have a lot of like, I don't know, man. I really like 20th, but 25th was something else for me. That's really tough.
I don't know
Devin.
because the 30th anniversary is my top favorite.
I
Mm-hmm.
think that's everybody's favorite because that's when
Yeah.
Dennis actually like went full boogie tilt on the schemes. Yo, green one gets too much hate.
Yes, it
Green
does.
one's actually pretty good.
Don't know why everyone be hating on
I
green.
love, dude. The green one was my favorite. I personally like the green over the purple.
I'm more of a
That's-
purple guy. Like my actual in real life favorite color is purple.
Dude, same.
So I show a little more bias towards that one, but the green doesn't look bad.
My favorite color is also purple, but I actually really dig the green. I think the green, like, it was... I feel like the green one, Dennis had more, like, highlights with that body than he did in the purple.
Didn't he have a really good arena run in the purple body though?
Yes, but I think his best run of that whole year was definitely Atlanta 2012 when he went.
I agree.
Yeah.
full
Dude, that's my favorite freestyle from that year. That and Chuck Warner's El Toro Loco freestyle
okay,
in
let's just
Jacksonville.
not talk about Neil Elliott from Orlando 2012.
Yeah, that's a good one too. That's a good one too. There were a lot of good moments in 2012.
2012, I think, was Monster Jam's really final, like, absolutely balls out great year.
I feel like
Yeah.
past 2015 is when it started going downhill.
No, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, 2013 to, I'd say, 2014, they were great, but 2012 was the last, like, I feel like, golden era of Monster Jam.
Yes, I agree with that one.
Because
100%. You already
2013 was
know.
good, but you could tell something was starting to change a little bit.
Tim knows my favorite Monster Jam era. Like between blank year and blank year, he knows.
Isn't it, like, 2009 to 2011 or something like that? 2012?
Like 2007 or 8 to 2012. Yeah.
For me, I started watching Monster Jam really late, so like my favorite year is basically 2016.
2016 was
That was a good year for me. 2016 was a good year in my opinion.
2016 wasn't bad, but there was a lot of... I think 2017 is really when it took a dip because they started letting fans judge.
Yeah.
Well, that in 2016 was also my first stadium show, so
Oh, well, okay. That's understandable. I'm saying, like, just in general, I feel like the last really, like, actually okay year was 2014, but 2014 was, I really think, the shift where it started becoming more of...
also Todd the
money
Duke's
getting-
last year in Metal Militia, which was a good year as well. 2016 had its good moments.
No, don't get me wrong. 2016, 2015 had some really good moments, but I'm just saying, like, I think the last really, like, solid year for Monster Jam was, I'd say, about 2014, 2015. And then afterwards, it started slowly declining. I feel like 2017 is really when it's, like, 2017 looked promising, but then by the end of the year, it was kind of the same. 2018 is when it was like, ooh. Ooh. Yikes.
I think 2019. I feel like I remember just some good moments from that, but World Finals was not the best.
World Finals,
I'll be honest.
ever since, I think the reason why World Finals like 19 and 20 seem so bad is because World Finals 18 had so many different moments that year that the expectations after that were really high.
Yeah, because you had Lee O'Donnell with the front flip, you had Neil with the reverse back flip, you had Kohler just going full boogie
And no
tilt.
one actually had like a too terrible of a run.
There were a lot of good freestyles.
And
Dude, I
World
was
Finals
so
19
sad.
looked promising in the beginning because Justin Sipes had that ridiculous like run.
I'm gonna be honest. Like when it came to 19, the only driver I was really rooting for in that year was Tristan England, and the fact that he
Yes.
one-hit wondered made me
Oh,
so
and then he
sad.
2-hit wonders the next year, and then 3-hit wonders
Yeah,
in 20.
dude, I was so sad. Well, no, because in 18 he had a really good run. He filled his clock,
Yeah.
but
18,
he kept
did
getting
really good.
his engine kept dying on him.
And then 19, 1-hit wonders, and then 20, 2-hit wonders.
I was so sad
Bro,
because like he was
people
like the
were
one
so
driver I was
bummed.
rooting for.
I just think World Finals 20, I feel like the biggest issue was that track was too cluttered.
Scoring was really bad. Yeah, the whole Leduc, like the red lane with the whole like purpose Leduc leap ramp, that was a complete bust.
Yeah, and then
No
Todd's
one
like,
hit it
alright,
after
I'm gonna
Randy-
Leduc leap off of the exact opposite side. Let's
Yeah,
try
dude.
that.
After Randy did it, no one else went towards it.
I think another issue is that Randy probably shouldn't have full shotgun gas on the pedal. He probably should have laid off, but Randy Brown being
I'm
Randy
curious what it would have been like if they were allowed to just straight up floor it from the top. Because you know they had that line when they were allowed to.
Brown. Yeah. I mean, Todd
Go
was
full
already
speed.
rolling by the time that, like,
I don't know. Todd was going really fast before he even hit that line.
I don't think Todd Leduc should have won. After
You don't
Ascend,
think
he
so?
kind of did bad.
I agree. There were honestly, I'd have to agree with that. But after that leap and him and Tom, I kind of wanted those to win.
I think the real winner should have been Brianna Mahone or Lindsay Wing.
I agree. Dude, no, Brianna Hahn definitely deserved it. Like I think honestly, after her run, I was really expecting that to win, but then I saw scores, and I got really sad.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Lindsay Reed had a good run, but it just was not there for me. Was not doing it.
Here's what I say. Everyone deserves the win, but when it looks like you didn't necessarily earn it because you're not driving hard enough,
No,
is when
Lindsay
it
Reed
really-
drove hard. I mean, it was the first time she ever attempted the backflip, and then that save she had was at the end of her time, so it did count.
it was a very lucky save too. But after, there were just so many better runs though after hers.
Brianna Mahone, I know, was really bummed that she didn't even get near the lead.
Dude, her saves were ridiculously
Bro,
good.
and those were actual skill too. She even talked about how like she was learning like the
Her
new
truck
brake
was
tech.
broken. Her truck was literally broken the whole run too. I think-
Here's a hot take. My least favorite World Finals winning run is Tom Mentz when he tied that one year with Medusa and El Toro Loco. That should not have
Yeah,
been in
that was
contention
a
at all.
Weird
He
year.
broke like not even a minute in, and just slammed his truck back and forth.
I'm gonna be honest, that run's more funny to me because of the fact that he just started slamming the truck into things.
I really this is gonna. I don't know why so many people are against it. I think Medusa out of all those three was the best run.
I don't remember her run, but
She had that really
at
cool.
the same time, I don't think El
container.
Toro should have won that either.
I mean, I'm just glad to say that Lupe Souza has a win, but if we're being honest, I think Medusa that was her. In all honesty, it should have been Creighton. In all honesty, but then Creighton ended up getting it the next year, but it's fine.
When
They should
Tony
give
showed up,
Creighton more
When
credit
Tony should have won
because
the year afterwards, though. Yes.
should have given Creighton more money for that show, just in the fact that they literally let people run right into his truck.
Well, and then when it fell off, it was $22,000 worth of damage, which sucks.
Yeah. And I remember, I think someone told me he was not happy about that one.
No, he
He's-
was really mad. He was like almost like tempted to leave Monster Jam after that. Like he was butthurt.
Do you blame him?
He
Do
was
you
about to
blame
become
him?
he was about to become the Bill Payne of everything right there.
Can we talk about the fact that Bill Payne has run in Monster Jam and Rockstar before?
That was back in like 08.
Yeah, his truck was like way too OP.
Yeah, they literally said, "Dude, you can't run this truck," and he's like, "Well, then I guess I'm out." And they're like, "Okay."
Someone in the chat said, "Can we talk about how empty Sam Boyd was at the All Star?"
Yes, it was very empty.
It was sad.
All Star
Even
was
the
All-Star wasn't bad, but
2019 show too.
All-Star wasn't bad, but again, here's my problem with the modern years, with these New Years, is scoring at every show is horrible.
Yes.
Like, All-Star Scout Challenge scoring was terrible, because, one fact, Brianna Mahan won and didn't even complete her move, unlike half the other competitors. Tom Mentz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Brianna should have won All-Star, but, scoring says otherwise. Or the fans say otherwise, which I hate.
Yeah.
Honestly, and also the fact All-Star in the end was satisfying because the fact that Cynthia held the lead for so long after that one leap, and then Ryan just comes out and throws down an amazing run and won.
My favorite part is when the fans boo the scoring, but yet they're.
You're literally the judges.
Yo, Ryan Acosta said that so many times. He's like, I don't know why you guys are booing. You're the one that gave him the score, but okay. And I'm like, oh man, Ryan.
You see what's funny is I don't use Judges Zone, but I still boo. I'm booing the people around me.
This year was the first year I used it with my buddy, and I'd say we scored pretty fairly. Actually, the scores. This is the first year since I'd say 2015 is when the scores were pretty solid. Because 2015 was is when scoring started getting a little funky. Like, that was the first time where everyone thought Charlie Pawkins should have won and Chuck Warner won instead.
The show I went to in 2019. So here's the thing with my shows is everyone's always sided the Gravedigger. We don't get big names here. We always get Gravedigger though.
Mm.
And Tyler always, ever since he started coming here, he sweeps every night. And I remember, Donuts is, a really difficult competition to judge, but I remember Scooby-Doo had went out and actually did really good. And then Tyler comes out, does, a couple rotations, almost blows his engine. I was like, oh yeah, Scooby-Doo deserves that win. And then Tyler wins by, a 9. Whereas everyone was getting A's. I was like, everyone's just sided with the Gravedigger here.
I'm
And
telling you
then-
right now, if Monster Jam doesn't get it together within the next, I'd say, 5 years with this judging issue, they're gonna lose a lot of fans slowly.
Yeah.
They already have.
Because I noticed
Yeah.
after World Finals 20, a lot of people started getting really irritated with the whole judging.
That's why I only use Judges Zone at my arena shows, because, everyone sides with Gravedigger, and I want to see other people win. So, if someone actually deserves a win, other than Gravedigger, I'll score. I'll give them a fair score.
I know a lot of people were irritated with the whole scoring, the fan judging at World Finals 17. I understand why Lee won in the heat of the moment, so I'm not mad about that because, I mean, dude, it was the first ever successful front flip.
I remember having to constantly explain that to you after that World Finals.
No, I said that Neil Elliott should have won. In all honesty, that was Neil Elliott's year. Sad that he's never going to be a World Finals champion because he's retired now, but,
Right.
It is sad, yeah.
In my eyes, Neil Elliott is a World Finals freestyle champion.
I remember at the time you're like, Kohler.
I
don't know if
everyone
this is a
said Cole at the
joke,
time,
but-
after I watched that run, I mean, I was like, man, all he really had was the leap and the backflip, and that was it.
It was a good run, but it was most certainly the fact that he made it. How far did he make it racing? Semifinals, was it?
I was really, dude. At that point, I was like,
I was
Jimmy
going
can
for
win.
it. I was really wanting Kohler to win,
And then freaking Ryan Anderson.
Yeah, and then he got paired with Ryan. I was like, yeah, no, it's all over for him.
He kept
like-
up with Ryan though. He only lost by a truck. I mean,
Yeah, if he had him bobbled in Thunder Alley, like I said, he had him bobbled in Thunder Alley. That's where he lost the race in Thunder Alley.
At that point in the night, though, Ryan and Tyler were not lifting through Thunder Alley. They were both.
Tyler
just
Manning
going
is
full
eventually
tilt.
gonna win.
I really was hoping. I was rooting for Tyler a lot in World Finals 19. I was really wanting him to win racing.
Imagine getting a Gravedigger versus Gravedigger final. Oh wait,
Dude, that was so confusing though too.
Wait, who do you want to
I
win?
got-
Gravedigger or Gravedigger? Max.
At that point, it was rooting of the drivers, not the truck. Because I was like, I really wanted Tyler to beat Adam, and when it came to the finish line, I was really confused. Because wait, did Tyler just win?
Dude, both races that Tyler's had in the finals have been stupid close to where they had to replay it 4 times until they actually figured it out.
Yeah.
I think the problem is Tyler wouldn't have been in this year's World Finals because he's an idiot.
at Donald. I think you relate just a little bit to that.
What?
Having to constantly have your race replayed.
Oh,
No,
Tim, you,
I was saying
I
Tony
realize
Mandingo
you
was
haven't been
literally-
to a single event, but like every time Donald races, we always have to look back at the recording because it's always too close to call.
Dude, I noticed that the moment I say I can't make a MTRA event, Danny starts talking in chat a lot more.
I don't think Danny likes you. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he just doesn't like the
Probably
fact
not.
that I'm in a good truck. He hates it. He hates it.
He doesn't like you in 35. Danny made the joke that I'm literally driving a Willman Gravedigger 35.
Well, I think he's just mad because I don't think he really. I never really drove that truck until that Bubba Raceway fun run test we did, and then that's when Danny hated me in the truck. Trevor still hates me for that one.
I still hate you for that one.
Nah, not really.
Doesn't show up for racing,
I'm
but then
I'm just
swears
glad
only
Donald
races
won
by 2
overall
points.
and you didn't.
I lost by 2 points. If I was there for racing, easy dub. My 2-wheel skills run was so.
Max actually won racing, I think, at that.
He did.
I want to know how Donald didn't win a single thing, and Tim won 2 things, yet Donald still won overall.
Because Donald
Yeah.
was consistent.
well, it's
and
because I was
showed
more
up for all 3.
consistent.
Well, I mean, I was consistent. I just didn't show up for racing.
Therefore, you weren't consistent.
I guess so.
Tim, can't wait
Huh.
to see West. Dude, the Mud Show, the fact that we're doing 2-wheel is going to be so much fun.
I really wish I could. What time is that one at?
Same time as every weekend.
What about
Yeah,
Friday's show?
8:30.
What time is
8:30
Friday's
Central.
The first show, I don't know, I'm going to talk to you guys about that after this, if maybe we should make it a little earlier
I'd
or
say like
later.
maybe
Or
7:30
same time.
Central or something.
7:30 for
Like
the Friday
an
show.
hour earlier, which would be like FRA time.
Yeah.
So 7:30 on Friday and then 8:30 on Saturday.
Yeah. You know what,
Mm.
Brian? I'm gonna talk about this with you real quick. What are your thoughts on that we're still using Gov's breakables for HSL? I'm not mad at it, honestly.
I mean, you're talking to the person who's probably been the most consistent all season.
Okay.
So honestly, I don't care too much because I know how to drive both.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not mad because if Gov gave me this insight, he's like, the only thing that we would have been able to drive would be CRDs. Because, first of all, Sean wouldn't have a Wellman Max D, which I know Sean wants to run that a couple shows, and I wouldn't have the Spider Hunter at all.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't be a CRC. So, I mean, there's a lot of issues. Our team would have been screwed, basically. Because we have, like, every chassis, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't care too much, to be honest with you. I mean, I said this back in the chat a couple days ago, but I felt like I was kind of wasting my time when I was pushing Terran and Hydra to get that node done, because all I would get out of them is we're working on it, or
Well,
you know,
that's because it's Hydra and
oh,
Terran.
or I'll show you tomorrow, or something like that,
Hydra,
and then
that's
I would never get a response, and then eventually, I think it was like a week ago, I asked them, so how's that new node going? And Hydra was like, what new node? I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, we're not working on it. I'm like,
You gotta
so it's
remember,
done.
he's still a
No,
kid.
it's scrapped.
You gotta give him a minute. He's still a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but like he can't keep his mind on one single project at a time.
I know, that's my thing. I'm
Neither
like,
of them
so
can.
He told Cora he'd make Destroyer for him. If that Destroyer's not done by Tuesday, I'm gonna be a little mad. Because that's pretty much screwing Cora over, because Cora has full willingly been like, yeah, I'll get out of Inferno, and I don't want the cube truck in FRA anymore. I'm tired of seeing it.
Sick of all the new versions of it.
I don't want the cheese cube, okay? Please.
I don't blame him.
Don't need
Try-
any more shredded cheese.
Like, let's be real. If we got Destroyer, I think that makes a lot more sense for Cora. Think about
Yeah.
think about the name.
Can I mention that in New Orleans last weekend, Chris lost racing because of a red light. That was the most painful thing that's happened so far.
Was it to Cora?
No, it was Adrian in the finals.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the second time they've raced in the finals.
I think my goal for this season, Bryant, for FRA to see is I want to see new winners that we haven't seen win at all.
Okay, we'll make sure that past winners always win. Okay, got it.
Because let's be real, I think hear me out. It was me, Trevor, Brian, Donald, Devin, Danny, and
I only won once. What are you talking about?
yeah, but
Same.
we only had out of the multiple events we only had 6 winners.
Also, Tim, I pulled a U in the Bubba Raceway fun run, showing up late and winning racing the whole time.
What event was that?
Just came in late and won.
What event was that? What are you talking about? I'm confused.
What?
What are you talking about? What event was this? What?
No, I'm talking about how I showed up late in the league and started winning racing all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, I thought you meant like in an event. I was like,
No.
if you didn't make racing, you're not making it for And, dude, I've had a lot of people be really happy about the check-in system, and a lot of people really mad about the check-in system.
I'm a little unsure what to think about it, but I mean,
Skill
it
level
doesn't
2.
bother me.
We're not gonna have time for qualifying. It's just not it's not doable. And the other thing with people joining call, I'm not.
Tim,
gonna
what I
tell who
did
joins
is
first.
the bracket. The bracket's now based off points for us.
Well, we don't have points for FRA season 2 yet, so
What?
FRA season 2. I'm talking about, right? Instead of doing qualifying like we tried doing, but jobs. I didn't have
Yeah,
time
I
to do it,
mean,
but I'm
what do you mean you're not doing points?
No, I'm saying we don't have points at the moment for FRA season 2. So like the first event is
Oh.
kind of gonna be.
Well, I mean, later on. We didn't do this until like the second or third, or the third event at least.
No, yeah, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people were really butthurt that I was doing. Trevor Michaelesco specifically was like, if you guys are doing verbal go, I'm going to throw a fit. I'm like, well...
I'm fine with
you're gonna
verbal
throw a
go.
fit. I don't...
Yeah.
He's like, he says
I'm
it's
cool with
worse than in-chat go. How? Our
Well, there's-
chat is worse than anything.
Like, you want to cry about Discord lag? Well, there's still chat lag in Rigs of Rods.
Yeah.
No, Richard Rod's is perfect in every way. Shut up, Trevor. Shut up. Jeez. Not you, Trevor. Michaelesco. That kid, dude. Brian... that kid, he just...
I know. I
If I
know.
met him in real life, I would fight him. I don't even care. I would fight him. I would love to. I'm
Of
sorry,
course
Trevor.
you
If you're
would.
here, I'm sorry. I'd fight
I
you.
I would laugh if you got beat.
No, you don't understand. Brian, you've seen me mad, like legitimately mad once, bro. I'm, ooh, just thinking about him gets my adrenaline going. Like that's how.
Calm
angry
down.
the
Okay,
kid
calm
is.
down, Tim. No need to be
Um,
angry.
Vegans, dude.
I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news real quick, but I actually gotta dip out for right now. Cause like I got
Oh.
some work I need to do before midnight, which I
Okay.
probably should have done yesterday, but I didn't. So
Brian, it's because we're
I'm
working
sorry.
on paints.
I'm sorry. I have 2 quizzes that need to get done. So college, yay. But if you guys are still on later, like after the podcast, I'll
Probably.
just hop back on.
Probably.
Most likely.
Hopefully, I'll talk to you guys then.
Alright, see you, Brian.
See ya.
Man, Brian just totally ruined the vibe.
Wow.
Ooh, I have good news for tomorrow. At least for more personal things. I'm going to go get, or probably not get it
Girlfriend.
tomorrow. I wish. Um,
I'm sorry, that was
no.
mean.
We're going to look at a cat.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I'm happy about that. Honestly, if we wouldn't have heard, I guess, how long he'd been in this shelter, we probably wouldn't think about getting him. He's 5 years old, but he's been in this shelter since he was born. So he's never had a family, so now we just want to give him that. And honestly, I'm going to encourage people in your chat, if people want, just adopt.
Yes.
Like,
adopt, don't shop.
Adopting is good. And
Well,
that's what
then,
that's what I
do
want
to
to
the
do.
puppies that you do buy? What happens to them?
I mean, eventually they, that don't get bought, and they go into shelters, and then you adopt them.
No,
See, it's
I
kinda
know.
like
I'm
a
just kidding.
whole
I'm
process.
saying like that whole adopt don't shop thing's kind of contradicting like the whole purpose, because like they're like
Yeah.
the puppy mills or whatever. Like if you don't buy from them, they're just gonna end up in the shelter. So I mean, do both. I'd say like buy one and then adopt one. Make sure
Yeah,
that dog is compatible with others though, because my sister learned that the hard way. Last year she tried adopting one dog, and that dog literally tried eating my dog. She was, bro. She was. The problem was that she was left outside for her first 5 years of life, like all the time. So she was used to being outside. While my sister lives in an apartment, I had to watch that dog the first night that my sister had it, and it was. She was okay. I just had to keep taking her outside a lot because she wanted to be outside. But then the next morning, I tried petting her, and she like tried biting my hand off.
So yeah, this little guy, he's a shelter. He's been in a shelter for 5 years, dude. No one's adopted him, but he's friggin' adorable. He's a little orange cat.
Maybe he's vicious.
And with him being orange, can you guess what his name is?
Don't you dare say Ginger Spice.
Orange chicken.
It's Garfield.
I hate you. I hate you. So generic and boring.
We didn't name him. We want to change it, but we're afraid to because that's the name he knows. That's what they gave him.
What do you mean? Cats don't listen to you when they call you.
They said he responds to that name.
That's so weird.
So we're scared to change the name.
I wouldn't change it, honestly.
I wouldn't. Well, we want to name him to this other. I gotta tell you all this funny story. So
Fanta.
I used.
Crush.
We used to shut up, Tim. We used to live in a duplex, and our neighbors had it was like a condo duplex kind of thing. And our neighbors had this orange cat named Rusty, and eventually we didn't find him. He found us. He would always he slipped in our door one day, so we're like, yeah, whatever. He's not bothering us, so we let him stay, and it started to become like a daily thing, where he'd slip in our door. I would when I got up to go to school in the morning, I would let him out. And he'd sleep with us at night. So we basically stole our neighbor's cat. And then we moved out of that house a year ago. And we missed that cat so much. So now we thought about it, and we're actually thinking about going and swapping them out.
That's so messed up.
I'm just kidding. We wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that.
The shelter cat would be like, what?
Knowing you, Trevor, you would.
No, I wouldn't do that.
That's terrible,
My mom would do that. No, I wasn't even the one who came up with that. It was my mother who thought of that.
That's terrible.
But no, we're not gonna do it. But we want to name him Rusty Jr. Because he looks just like
RJ.
him.
That's cute. That's a cute name.
RJ. I don't think I could see that name for a cat, but yeah.
That's a cute name.
That or just straight up naming him Rusty at that point, but we keep Garfield.
Garfield. Come here, Garfield. He becomes fat.
See, we wanted a dog, but we want to start with a cat because they're small.
Cat.
And honestly, I genuinely prefer cats over dogs.
That's wild.
I don't want to start that debate. I like dogs, but the problem with me is I'm allergic to them.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's understandable.
Well, okay,
yeah,
it's purebreds I'm allergic to. So all my life I've always had to get mixed bred
Anything?
dogs.
Okay, was it mixed with poodle? Because I know poodles are pretty hypoallergenic or whatever it's called.
No, but anytime my dad, because my dad's the same way. It's always purebred dogs we're allergic to, unless they're just that specific breed. We've always gotten mixed breed dogs, but the thing is, they always got I wouldn't say the worst dogs, but they were too much for me to handle. Because I also don't like big dogs. When I was little, I didn't like being around, because I don't know why. I just didn't like being around these massive dogs. But what was she? There was one dog I remember specifically that I actually missed so much, and her name was Roxy. And I think she was a Rottweiler mixed with a couple other things in there. But it was the best dog we've ever had. She was massive too.
Massive.
But no, I always preferred small dogs, and Tim knows that because I used to have 3 Chihuahuas.
Chihuahua.
But
Yo,
after that,
do you remember Sean's dogs?
After that, I just had a bunch of cats, so I just prefer cats. Do I remember what, Tim?
So Sean's dogs, I can't remember where it was. I think it was in a V4 event. Sean was like, "Shut up," and all you hear was in the back, and it was the funniest thing. I don't know why it was so funny to me. It just cracked. I think Bryant was there for that. It was so funny.
I think we all remember or just me. I remember
Nope.
you yelled.
No, we're gonna stop it there. We're gonna stop it there.
Dog, if you don't shut up.
Oh man.
I won't quote it. I won't quote it all the way, but God,
Okay,
it was
Kyle
so
Knickerbocker,
funny.
jeez.
I told you I wasn't gonna finish it. I mean, at least I don't bring it up daily.
That was a dude. I think Kyle had a thing for that.
It was funny, but I'm not gonna
No.
bring it up like every single day, every single hour. I may bring it up every once in a while, but
Jeez.
I think what made that even more funny is the time Danny come out as a furry too. So
Oh, truck.
there were probably jokes about that too. But
Dude, I've literally been playing Beam the last like hour of this podcast.
I've been playing Rigs for a while.
I'm driving Digger 19 at Minneapolis 2019.
Wait, Donald, what you posted, is that true?
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. Phil posted it in I forget which group.
At Atlanta Motor Speedway, Monster Jam, at a NASCAR.
Interesting.
That's
That's.
gonna be sick.
Are you
Cool
sure?
thing, though.
Apparently-
it's legit.
It's confirmed, April 24th, April 20. Dude,
That's gonna
I'm
look
actually
like a
excited
throwback.
for that.
That's gonna look like a throwback.
The last time Monster Jam I can't say Monster Truck. Not even Monster Jam. I think this might be the first time the terminology Monster Jam show is happening at a speedway. Because before that, it was just like Penda.
Well, no, because
They still go to
It's
West
not-
Level all the time.
yeah, you should phrase that different because you
Yeah.
have stuff like they used to go to Eldora, and then there's West Lebanon. There's what else is there?
This is the first time I think I've
Hangar
gone to Atlanta
Town.
Motor Speedway since Penda era.
Yeah,
A NASCAR track in that case, at least, like
yeah,
where NASCAR
on the
runs.
track too.
Oh, Dennis Anderson light pole non-flashbacks engage.
No.
Dude, hang on. How far is
Awesome
it?
Pong.
How-
Union 76 sign flashbacks.
Oh.
How far is Atlanta Motor Speedway from me?
Trevor's like, I might need to go.
Speedway from me. Oh, never mind. That's a 9-hour drive. That's not happening.
I wonder how far it is for me. Don't care.
It's probably gonna be just as far because you're just above me. Probably longer.
Yeah, but
You're
I live
literally-
I don't live. I'm like at the very like edge of Missouri towards I'm like right next to Illinois. Like that's.
Yeah, I know where St. Louis is.
Well, sometimes your brain doesn't seem to work, so probably not the same distance.
I'm like in the middle of my state,
Yeah,
so
you're probably a lot further then.
it's like a 9-hour
At
drive
least
for
an
me.
hour or two. Me waiting for St. Louis to get another show.
Dude, when is Arlington getting their show this year?
Did you go
So
to
I'm not-
Arlington this last year? Or no.
Yeah, 2020. I went.
COVID.
Stand for your show.
You better
I
wear
actually,
a mask.
Tim, I literally posted pictures
No, I
from the
know.
pit party of me from that show last year. Me waiting for Anaheim.
Anaheim's not gonna happen for a while because California's dumb with the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, aren't y'all still really
Like-
strict on restrictions and all that?
Hiatus lockdown.
No, I'm ready for Arlington to finally get
Fucking Donald.
That's exactly that's exactly what Devin posted after Donald.
That's why I'm laughing so hard.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm ready for Arlington. Honestly, if Arlington doesn't get a show, but St. Louis does, I might look into it.
Here's a fun question. Least favorite Gravedigger chassis.
I don't know anything about them, so I couldn't tell you.
I'd have to say 8.
I'm gonna say gaming and game wise 7.
No, 7's fun. Don't even.
No, I like doing power wheelies, but you gotta do 5 miles an hour in the turn just to make the thing turn without rolling it.
True. I'd say game wise, my least favorite is honestly 10. But
I've never driven it,
IRL
so-
wise, I think the worst one IRL was number 8. That truck was just bad. Pablo Huffaker did not have a fun time in that thing.
I have an interesting question. What is y'all's favorite moment y'all have had in Rigs of Rods? Or at least like in competition.
I think so it was for Sean's Ground Zero Sim League. Oh my gosh, Tim in a Sim League. Who would have thought? I didn't show up to any of these shows. I was enraged, by the way. Sean decided to put me in Young Gun. Bless Sean's soul. I won Young Guns and then made it all the way to the semifinals. I beat people like Blake Thompson, Brandon, and then I think I had to go up against. Who did I have? I had to go up against, I think, Ed. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Aaron Lurie, and I got absolutely clapped.
Just know, he beat those people on keyboard.
Oh yeah, I'm a keyboard guy.
Yeah, the fact that Tim does it on keyboard amazes me. I couldn't.
Dude, I remember when I told Brian and Donald that you guys, like, we had been talking for quite a while at that point, and then I went, yeah, I tried doing, like, I can't, you went, well, what buttons do you use? I was like, the up and down arrows, and you went, you play keyboard?
Like, yeah. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Honestly, at this point, Tim, I don't know why it surprised me, because I've known you use keyboard for
No, it
years.
doesn't surprise you, but, like, I remember when Donald first found out, after he asked me, he's like, well, what's your, like, what controller? And I was like, keyboard?
It threw me off. I mean, I used to do keyboard a lot. And actually, I've had some interesting fun runs back in the day where I went doing fun runs with Corey Morrison, Frank, a couple other guys who at that point were starting to get really good with controller, and we're doing like a bunch of fun runs. I could clap their butts on keyboard, and I mean I kind of miss doing the keyboard days, but with how I kind of drive now, I really need the controller because I need to have the more control with the steering than anything else, and also control with the throttle. You freaking cat! What the hell are you doing?
I mean, I'd say for what it is, I'd say I'm pretty okay at keyboard. I'm not. Wow, I sound like Vincent Ackard saying that.
I mean, just don't let your ego get away from you, you know?
No, dude, trust me. I bash myself all the time for the stupidest roles. You even know that.
Back to the question, Donald, what are yours? I'm curious.
Yeah, what's your least favorite Gravedigger chassis?
I mean, like, what was your favorite moment from competing in rigs?
Oh, man, you're gonna make me pull out the Rolodex in this one.
Time to pull out the list.
I'm gonna have to say it actually was FRA when I got to take down Vincent.
That was so funny.
I would be proud of myself in that
moment. I was so sad though. So we had the rule where we ran it so realistic to where if you crashed really bad, you couldn't make it out. Donald put every nut and bolt on the line, and it unfortunately bit him in the end.
And here's the thing: at the time, I didn't know how big of a name Vincent was until after like I beat him, and then everyone's like, "Dude, you beat Vincent!" I'm like,
"What's so special?"
Okay,
We're like, he's been undefeated for 6 events in racing. He had a streak.
Thank God he left. Thank you, Cora. Like, I actually appreciate something you've done.
That is one of the best things that Cora's ever come up with, was calling him that.
Oh. Dude, try to pick my favorite. Like, everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's funny when you did the pirouette or the reverse conceit. No.
It's gotta be something with Dragon.
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with Dragon. It is, one isn't MTRA, but 2 of my favorite moments, I think, were MTRA. And that was when I won the points series. Not in Dragon. And then my ending run in Arlington before I left. I honestly felt like I popped off in that run.
And then Sean came in and had the most ridiculous save I've probably ever witnessed.
And then you mentioned Vincent, and I remember Brisbane in his V4 league when I beat him in the finals, and he was so butthurt. I got underscored in freestyle.
Do you remember when Danny beat him in Nashville? And he's like, guys, we gotta redo the race, my controller disconnected. How are you returning?
I was mad about that.
We were all so...
No, wasn't Brisbane after Nashville too?
Yeah.
And I literally went in the... I think that's the reason I got underscored in freestyle, because him and Colt both underscored. I think I won racing, and then they put me out first for freestyle, and then they both underscored me. After I beat him in the finals in his broken Gravedigger, and I was driving a Rottweiler on a stock setup.
Predator did a sidewall and slapped the wall, and then I remember he's like, well, after Tim's run, we're gonna have to stop because Trevor's saying my tour is crap.
Yeah, because it is. I kept calling him out on it too. So I kept running because I just wanted to keep calling him out.
You and Max kept trying to give him so many benefits of the doubt at that time. I will give this though. Vincent is a lot better now about the whole not hacking. Like, he doesn't hack his truck anymore. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, but the excuses still come out, and the last time I ever heard was in TLG when I was streaming, and it was hilarious.
Bro, Corey cracks me up. He's like, "Oh, I should buy him a new notebook for Christmas of excuses."
That was fun. I was in the call when he said that, dude. That was so funny,
I
dude.
was crying of laughter when he said that.
Dude, that is one thing that Corey gets me on, is whenever he just cracks jokes at Vincent. And the fact that that Vincent said that he was the reason he left just makes me laugh even harder.
Well, here's the thing. So, in Baltimore 2000 for FRA, it was the top 8 people in points at the time, so sadly Donald and Devin weren't there.
Right.
Um,
I could have been there if I'd been pinged
yeah, if
earlier.
you'd showed up for the first 2, you probably would have easily been in it. But we were using the Pro Tree at Baltimore because that was the best, you know, instead of having to do a go with straight line, you know, it's just one jump and you're done. We used the Pro Tree. Well, it was Cora versus Vincent first round.
Oh no. I know where this is
Cora got
going.
him twice, but Vincent was legitimately having problems with the light. Like, you know, sometimes if you don't have your light settings correct, the Pro Tree doesn't work.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't, and he didn't know that. And I was like, "Yo, what are your light settings? Share screen." And I was like, "Dude, you idiot! You gotta have them on all lights, all everything." He's like, "Oh." So we reran it, and then Vincent won that time, and Cora was mad, but he still, you know, he's like, "That's fine. I'll freestyle. I'll get my aggression out on the track." He was chilling.
Pro Tree sucks.
Tim, is it funny? He literally showed up to quite a few TLG events, and we use those for every event. That at least I remember that I was in. We used the Pro Tree like the whole season, and then he goes into FRA and doesn't even know how to have his light settings
That's when he
on.
got a new computer and like had to reinstall everything.
Who joined the call, by the way?
It was Sean.
Sean.
Oh,
Pro
hi,
Tree
Sean.
still sucks.
Yes, Sean, we know your thoughts on the Pro Tree. We're not using it for season 2. Don't worry.
Here's
You know, it was a good idea in TLG, but when it was actually used,
The execution
started-
was kind of poor.
honestly, and you know, I live streamed the TLG events because you know we had a lot of people at the time, so it's like, okay, I want to make sure everyone can watch the show without being in the call, and it caused so many problems for me in racing
That moment
because
that people
I would
Danny
lag
fixed
so
the-
bad while streaming.
That moment Danny finally put the rumors to rest and said that TLG's not returning for season 3. Sadness.
He asked me if I wanted to be in the call with him and Jack when they went to talk, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that because I'm afraid, dude. I'm afraid as soon as I get into a call with Jack, he's gonna go off on me. He's gonna be really
Here's the
TikTok
thing.
at
Danny
me.
asked me the same question. I went, Danny, you know that's a bad idea if I go in there because he's gonna mention Namped and I'm gonna absolutely implode.
No, I'm terrified to get into a call with Jack because I'm afraid he's just gonna go off on me. He's gonna be.
Bro, what's the worst he can say to you? You're stupid. Wow,
The-
wow, wow.
I don't want to listen to him though, because I'm gonna get.
Boiling anger.
I try not to let my anger get the best of me anymore.
Listen, no,
but
sometimes
sometimes it
Jack.
does.
Jack's actually really cool. I just think when it comes to tour-wise running, not the money move.
Well, that and I really don't want to mess with him after leaving TLG. Because Tim, you told me yourself he was not happy about that.
No, he was highly pissed about it. And
Well-
then I remember the whole funeral thing that I had to go to or whatever because I couldn't show up, and I got kicked out of my truck, and they put Blake Thompson in it. Nothing against Blake. That's the only truck that was available. I was just like, wow, really? Like, that was out of my control, dude. Come on. And they're like, tough. I remember he's like, the other excuses you could have shown up. I'm like, I had a girlfriend at the time, dude. Like, what do you want me to do? What's more important, video game or actual relationships with people? You tell me.
Yeah.
To be fair, he was kind of the one that drove me out of TLG too. I was getting real sick of him at the time. And the fact that he constantly brought up that I took Max D from him really started driving me nuts. That ticked me off a while.
Willman of all trucks. He was in the better Willman setup. Like, I don't understand why.
Exactly.
He chose that.
Well, the fact that he originally wanted Max D, and at the time I was already thinking of it, and I was like, okay, well, I might just go with Hot Wheels in that case. And then after actually playing around with Max D on like freestyle checks, okay, I have to pick Max D. And he was not happy when I did.
The only reason I drove it is because I was like, I gotta make this name good again after, no offense to Core, but I gotta make this truck legit again.
Right.
I don't know who drove Max D.
I want to
I don't
challenge
remember-
myself.
I don't remember who drove Max D after me, but to be honest, Max D was not a good option with how many tryhards were in TLG
Trevor
at the
Ramos,
time.
Trevor
Yeah,
Nicolesco, Vince Ackard.
I made it out of round. I was somewhat consistent in freestyle, but I could barely fill my time, and I would get knocked out of racing in round one every single event. I was doing good in qualifying now, until after my grandpa passed, I was still trying to somewhat compete, but I couldn't qualify for events because I wasn't practicing.
I remember TLG
It was too try hard.
Season 2 of TLG looked really promising when we did that El Paso 2005 fun run.
Oh, that was fun.
That was
Also,
so much
the
fun.
whole meme about me crashing into a water tanker was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
Rest in peace, Bozo, the water truck.
That was pretty funny, I'll be honest. Is it funny? It's not funny. It drove me nuts about that El Paso fun run. It wasn't the El Paso fun run. It was a different fun run I had wanted to do to test out my streaming. Because it was the first time I was streaming Rigs of Rods League since my old league. And I wanted to just get in, like, maybe do a little sign up on the Discord and get a few people in there. But the thing is, like, Jack and Danny kind of took control. Yeah, it was Orlando. Not Danny, at least, but I feel like they kind of stole control over it from me. I was like, because they made it to qualifying, and I really didn't want to do qualifying for that. I really just wanted to get in a few people, but that changed real quickly.
The problem is that TLG Season 1 was so fun and so laid back. Even with the drama that happened, it was still super fun and laid back. And then Season 2, do you guys remember when you said we're moving this to a sim league? I called it. I said, watch this league die because you're doing this. And I remember Jack got so mad at me for saying that.
I was confident at the time, but after signups, my mind changed real quick.
I just remember, though, Trevor, even you and Tim at least had an open mind about it. And I was like, no.
I didn't expect it to blow up like that. That's the thing.
It's
I
because
genuinely didn't expect it to blow up.
Eyes. The videos is what drew in all those people.
Right.
And trust me, I still love watching the videos, but like, man, yo, Corner's like, Tim, you need to make FRA like TLG. I'm like, I'm not gonna spend 2 months on one episode. Not happening.
Nah, it takes too long. It's a little...
I still don't want to hear crap about me driving Avenger, even though I was supposed to drive Gravedigger, and then I was kicked out of Gravedigger.
CRC, what'd it do?
I had no other options.
You had Blue Thunder at the time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
Blue
did.
Thunder was taken.
You drove Blue Thunder in,
Yeah, but I gave it up for Gravedigger, and then they kicked me out of Gravedigger, and Blue Thunder was taken after that.
You could have picked any other truck besides Avenger.
Hey, Avenger was on the sheet, so...
Yeah, but CRC up against people like me with single coil.
Well, that's your fault for picking...
If I had known that Danny was going to make my truck like that, I wouldn't have picked it.
Hey, if you wanted to see the original Avenger that was on that download links, I was not driving that. I refused. That was horrible. I refused.
Oh, okay. I just did a 4 momentum and octanator on beam. What'd it do?
I refused to drive
the problem
that.
is that a lot of people thought. I think the people that were originally there, like me and you, thought it was just going to be fun again, like Season 1 was, and it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It got too tryhard.
Besides the 1 week that I did actually show up in Phoenix, I already showed you guys that run last week, how stupid
Yep.
there was 2 other events where I could have shown up, but I didn't want to. Because I knew what was going to happen. I knew Trevor Amos was going to win Linux Obsession, and then something was freestyle was just not going to go well. Because after the call in Phoenix, I was already pretty... Dude, that's still...
I think my last event was Indy, and it was the first event where I made it out of round 1. And actually, I think had somewhat of a decent freestyle. Dude, I had some amazing freestyle plans, but good lord.
So,
the nerves at every event.
I decided to watch TLG Season 2, like all the episodes so far. Danny really struggled in 14. As much as he loves that truck, he did not do well in it.
I think that's why he wants to himself in it.
Me and Danny took 2 of the biggest names and just had a
rough season.
Meanwhile, I stayed in like such a low tier truck. When Sim won't let me post because I don't understand why.
Oh yeah, didn't you like you DM'd your sign up too, didn't
Yeah, I
you?
had to. I remember I talked because you and Danny were okay with it, but Jack was like, "No, you can't do that. That's not fair to everyone else."
Yeah,
Like, Jack,
I remember. I was
literally,
fine with that.
I remember I showed you guys through screen share. I tried posting a comment and said error, and I was like, "Why? I'm not banned."
I think you were the one who. I think you DM'd me too for the sign. I was like,
DM'd
I
you,
was
'cause
honestly, I
Danny-
was getting ready to. Tim, I was actually getting ready to just put you down anyway.
No, yeah, but I remember Danny finally convinced Jack after I showed Jack my issue. What's weird is I can comment on like people's trucks, I just couldn't post in like threads. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why.
That's really weird.
I know, because I haven't talked to the ROR devs and they're like, "You're not banned or anything." So I was like, "I don't get it." They're like, "That's really weird." I still can't to this day. It makes no sense.
Have you tried making a new account?
Yeah,
It still didn't work.
it still doesn't work. I don't know what it is.
Weird.
That's strange.
It's really strange because like I think I contacted who's one of the really high admins of Sin Monsters? Isn't it
I
like
feel like I remember mentioning Marks.
no, it wasn't Mark. Double D or whatever his name is. The other Devin, that guy.
Oh, Devin Doss.
Yeah, I got into a call with him and Mark, and I was showing them, and they looked through all my stuff. They're like, yeah, they're like, this is the weirdest thing we've ever seen. Because I'm not the only person who's had that trouble. There's a few others who have that same issue, and they don't understand what the problem is.
It's 21.
Oh boy. No, I just remember, Jack wasn't completely against the idea. He just thought it was stupid that I had to DM you. But I remember you and Danny finally convinced him. And I remember right when it hit 5, boom.
I think you DM'd me
I
too.
DM'd you and Danny.
Yeah, you DM'd both of us. So you're really making sure you got something impact.
And then I didn't show up and got kicked out. Even though the last time wasn't my fault. Ouch. I think there. Listen, this isn't TLG. There were some good things about season 2. I will give them that. I really think they had something going. It's just I think with the amount of strict rules that were implied for season 2 were too much.
It got too try hard for
It
me,
got
basically.
yeah. You pretty
I'm
much
such a-
brought in people like from RORM jail who take that way too serious, but yeah.
I think at the time I was way too casual of a driver.
Dude, I'm still a like. Listen, I take FRA pretty legit for what it is, but I still like. I'm not full try hard send. Like
In FRA, I was honestly really wanting to just go into like an event and just beat you straight away, and I did.
yeah, thank you. I can't race in Goldberg for the life of me. Max D I can race in, but for some reason Goldberg and Team Ed's not a chance.
Aren't they basically the same trucks though?
Yeah, there's just something I don't trust me, man. I don't get. Oh my lord, I have no back shocks. They both fell off. This is gonna hurt. No, I think I like that FRA. You know, there's a lot of like people take it competitive, but not to the point of like try hard TLG levels.
Oh, I'm not taking it competitive.
I mean, you won racing, but I feel
Yeah,
like in
but
World
I'm
Finals,
not-
World
I wasn't going
Finals,
try
people
hard.
Take that kind of try hard.
Like, I wasn't going try hard in World Finals. I wasn't trying to pull off 90s. Like, I was just going in. I was like, okay, let's go
but
for it.
You wanted the win.
I think in the finals, I think is when I got a little bit competitive with Sean. He was like, all right, Sean, let's do it. It was like, in my mind, I was like, all right, I gotta win this.
Dude, you and Sean had a killer final race that unfortunately didn't get captured. Imagine. Thanks, OBS.
Oops.
Oops. I remember you told me to convert to OBS for the longest time when me and you first were back
Yeah,
Golf with
'cause-
Friends days, and I was like, no, Bandicam's where it's at. And then I finally moved to OBS, and then it came in.
OBS is good, but I guess it does have its problems sometimes, I'll be honest.
I mean,
Like,
in OBS's defense,
recently,
that's when
actually,
my laptop really started showing signs of death.
a couple months ago, I really started having problems where it wouldn't even capture the game or anything.
Well,
And I think I figured that out 5 minutes into a Twitch stream. I was streaming and I figured out like 5 minutes into it. Oh, it's not capturing my game.
Yikes. It's
So that was
capturing my
nice.
web browser. Uh-oh. Just kidding.
It's capturing something it shouldn't be. Uh-oh, I'm
I don't
getting banned
even
from
use that
Twitch.
website.
No, it was just a black screen. I don't know what the deal was, but I got
for
it figured
some reason,
out.
it froze. I accidentally took a screenshot and it froze on the screenshot.
Oh.
Weirdest thing ever. And now that I know that that might happen again, I'll be checking after each recording. So we learned from our past mistakes. Unfortunately, it had to happen at the biggest event of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we still got the commentary and the qualifying, so it is what it is.
Oh, I think that no. I'm gonna. You know the question. What's your favorite Razor Rods moment? I remember mine. Breaking my curse.
Oh, what
My
year
favorite
was
Razor
that?
Rods moment.
Where was that at?
World Finals.
For FRA,
I got
right?
fastest qualifier and I won.
That's
Instead of getting taken out in round 1, I broke my
Let me get that
curse.
sheet. We're going a little past over the time, but I really don't care. I know I wrote down the time somewhere for World Finals. I don't know if I still have the sheet or not, but
I don't remember how fast mine was, and how ahead I was of everyone, but I don't think it was. I think it was really close.
me and Brian already got the season 2 awards all set up and planned. In that moment, I don't have the World Finals times because I don't know when to win. Love to see it. I don't remember where the timesheet is, but I know you got that. Oh no, wait, Danny made a spreadsheet. I think.
Honestly, I'm glad I get to run High Roller for one more season. I want to make some. I want to do something better with my paint. I want to do some upgrades on it, but I'm just
I need
unsure.
Do you have the link for that still? That paint?
My High Roller.
Yeah, because it for some reason
It should be in Truck Links. I posted it in there before World Finals. Let me see if it's still there real quick. I want to make that paint look a lot better, though. I want to make some changes to it.
Well, while we're doing that, I think this is a good spot to end the stream because it's pretty dead at this point.
Here it is. I
So
found it.
yeah, this was week 4. There was a lot of funny in the beginning, and then it just kind of fizzled. And Monster Truck.